Okay. Let's do this. Guys, let's talk some watches. Who's up for some watch talk? I'm down. Let me know if you're down in the chat. I was wearing the Speedmaster today without the polishing on the center links. It's cool. It's cool. I'm happy with it. I was contemplating of maybe changing it up, making it as original as possible. But you know what? Fuck it. If I bring this watch for service and they tell me, "Hey Timmy, who do you think you are? The bracelet doesn't match the case. Uh we can't service it." I'm just gonna tell them, "Take me off the list. I don't want any more watches. Double check what watches I'm on the list for. And if I'm on the list for anything that's Snoopy that you guys didn't give me for 6 years, I don't want it anymore. You know, it's too late. You guys can keep it." Anyways, I'm just joking, okay? But I'm not on the list for any more watches. Just gonna trade in a couple of pieces and get it done. Gonna trade in a couple of pieces. Get the solid gold dancer. I think the solid gold dancer, that's what's gonna put a smile back on my face. I don't know if you guys have been watching the show, but I haven't been doing well lately. It's just been really down because the economy is down. Everything is just kind of hard. So it just really affected me, not in the best way possible. But anyways, is my microphone working? It might be. It might not be. It might be. Let's see here. Let's post the link just in case if anybody wants to hop on the stream, talk some watches, talk Panerai. I'm actually preparing to go watch New York City Marathon. It's been my long time dream to run the New York City Marathon. I live here. It used to run right past my house, but now they changed up the streets. I guess every couple of years or every year they change out which way the New York City Marathon goes, and this year is no exception. So let's check it out. NYC Marathon. It's tomorrow. So because I didn't go to London, I'm actually going to be able to watch the marathon. So I'm really excited for it. Look at this. Let's see here. Historic new marathon. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's share screen, Timmy. Let's do it. This is tomorrow. New York City, baby. Let's go.
Sports, evolution is all but inevitable. Whether it be new equipment, new technology, better nutrition, or better overall training, change comes in many ways over the course of time for any athlete. However, one of the most drastic changes in sporting history that shifted an entire event forward was the implementation of super shoes in the marathon. In the late 2010s, Nike's Vaporfly became the undeniable standard for the 26.2 mile distance.
Okay, well, anyways, it looks like they're going to be talking about the sneakers. But yeah, New York City Marathon 2025. Let's see. Is there any total running predictions? They might be beating a world record tomorrow. Let's see. So these are the times right now. Uh Eliud Kipchoge. Eliud Kipchoge has got 2 hours and 1 minute and 9 seconds. That is wild. Now, obviously, if I do the marathon, I'm not trying to beat the world record, but it would be cool to do it. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean? And great for weight management. Um, Before we go any further, just a quick shout out here to the gentlemen who are joining me tonight. Shout out to Tuomo, Ray, JMB, Matt, Kaloy, the Watch Apprentice, the Mr. Daniel Katz, marathon runner himself, aficionado.
Oh God, I'm on. I was just minding my own business.
Daniel, you're on. I put you on the stream.
How
We're
dare
talking
you?
marathon
I
and
was
running
just
shoes
spying.
today.
I was just spying, and here I am. I'm on. Um,
Daniel Katz has been spawned onto the Stram.
I'm only on for just a little while, but by in and out
Sure,
maybe, and I think I might have to go to the game, but we'll see.
sure, sure.
Back in the day, uh, 2 hours 8 minutes was like unbeatable. A guy from forget Japan or whatever set a time that was just unbeatable, and it was stood for years and years and years. Now we're getting down to 2:01. I mean,
Yeah,
unbelievable. To do 2 hours 8 minutes, it's like I think it's around a 4 minutes 30 second per mile pace. It's somewhere around there. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
it's
Uh,
like running at full speed, right? Just
well, well,
blasting.
well. It's like it's a combination of RPM, rates per
Mhm.
minute. Like you're going to go a certain speed and endurance, and you got to balance it out. But those guys kind of sprint to get to a position, and it's just we don't see it when they're in a pack of people or two or three packs at the beginning of a marathon, especially with in this case maybe 20,000 people maybe for the New York Marathon at the very beginning, and then it separates out eventually. But gosh, under 2 hours and 8 minutes is just phenomenal.
Insane.
You've got so many people that can do it now. Like people don't realize that you're inhuman to reach 2 hours and 12 minutes. Never mind all this stuff that's happening now. Now maybe technology to improve the body mind, and it's like a race car driver and his team,
Yeah.
or the woman race car driver and her team, a team of people to make sure that they're balancing out their water intake, the preparation for the race. Hold on, I'm just putting down the burner.
Sure.
And a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's like at least you got to put money in the bank. You got to put in about uh, to be a really healthy. The athletes at least 140 miles a week of running. Now a
Wow.
lot of it is just putting money in the bank. You don't have to push yourself, and they're doing it for the body. Just it just needs that. It has that memory to do stuff. And then there's 2 days of the week where you're pushing it at no more than 3/4 pace, but it is pushing workout, but you don't want to go full out. It's about developing the body in every way. And the race is where you go full thing, but you still have to, you got to work out your energy level, just like I guess a pitcher in baseball works out his energy level to go a full 8 innings. Uh, it's a tricky game. It looks like it's just running, but it's a combination of things at the same time.
Yeah,
Am I
because you're
talking
trying
too
to
much?
push
Hope not.
one stat, right, to its maximum.
Yeah. Now the average runner to get to and forget about the racing, just to finish it. Let's say they're aiming for 4 hours or 3 hours and 40 minutes, like amongst the crowd, the regular people, the
Yeah,
people who go
just
to
the
the office.
regular. Oh, I think
I
those elite runners who are going for the world record, I think
Yeah.
they get priority standing, like they get to start
They
right at
do
the
in a way.
front.
Yeah, they do. They get sore to the front, but
Yeah.
they swat people off like flies after a mile or two anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. They
exactly.
can swat them off. Their pace will just clobber them because it's not a cross country race. In a cross country race, it's only this wide, and no matter how fast you are, you can't overtake people because they're in front of you. But in a road race, like even the marathon, it's wide enough, like
Mhm.
4 or 5 lanes, where they can work their way around. But even saying that, because of 16,000 people, out of respect and a tribute to the work that's been put in by these athletes that are pretty well professional. I think even though they're amateurs, they're paid to show up also. Um, that that they're given first position, like you say, like the beginning of after the trials in race car driving, you get the pole position if you got your times really low. So
Yeah.
they get their pole position, which is what it is. But I'm just saying that even the ones, just referring to the Mary and Jane Peter, Paul, and Mary, whoever, the regular guys that just want to say, I want to accomplish it, like Mount Everest. Like it's the safer version of trying to climb Mount Everest and dying coming down. But you could abuse your body. They should try to get at least 70 miles a weekend of training, plus other exercise, a mixture of strengthening hip muscles, flexors, extenders, muscle, all that stuff. So you're not all tightened up, and then you end up pulling a muscle, and you're out from doing anything for a couple of months. You don't want that. So it's just good for their own internal thing to do. I hope 70 miles per week, if they can work it in between their office work or whatever they do.
No, no. Oh, well, you're talking about for regular people.
For regular people,
Yeah, for regular people, definitely. But for these older athletes who are doing, 2 hours and 2 minutes, those guys, they're doing it professionally.
Yeah, yeah.
They're training for a whole year for an event like this.
Tim, years. They do
Yeah.
maybe no more than a couple of marathons in the year, but there's and they're doing a bunch of these road races. They're 15, not road rage, road races, not road rage.
Not to be confused.
Not to be confused. That they're doing those races that aren't known to the major public, the mainstream public, but they're big races. The 15-mile races, they're 10-mile. They give it different names. The Breakers, the famous Bay race in San Francisco, it's like 19 miles or so. It's a super famous race. It's not a marathon, but it's still a tough race with with a higher RPM, because they don't have to go as far, but it's still a distance. That requires work, mental and physical training and physiotherapy and God knows what. So the other people just do what they can, but not overreach themselves. They don't want to get themselves injured.
Yeah.
Mike Lewis says it's better that you take up curling. Mike, have you taken up curling, Mike Lewis? Anyways, whatever.
That's one of the strangest sports ever. I don't.
It's not easy. That's a different kind of effort. Probably more physical than people can imagine. Curling, but for you, you walk great distances. And if you ever signed up for the marathon, Tim, don't give an F. Just walk it. Don't run it.
Curling is like golf on ice, like a mini golf on ice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
But I'm getting back to you, Tim. You said just off on a side comment that you were thinking of doing a marathon. Why worry about running? There's people bringing their dogs and pets and going on the marathon, and I think they walk it. And they allow people on the thing for as much as 7 hours. So the people actually do walk the marathon, I think. They don't run it. And older people do it, all kinds of people. But yeah.
That's cool.
You're not doing, whenever you land in running, it's 3 times your body weight. And that's on your joints. It's really hard. For me, like I challenge myself doing stuff, but I don't want to be injured for months or weeks on a part of the body. So the marathon for me is I'm just not interested. But some people have really trained hard and can do it. Maybe username Mickey, maybe he'll take up the marathon. I saw him texting. But you, Tim, I think you're fine if you walk it, because you've already done it. You've done 33 miles. Are you there?
I did.
Yeah. On your own venture while talking on YouTube. So, yeah.
I walked 30 miles on the stream.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
That was quite an experience. And I think I hiked longer than that. I hiked, I think, like 40 miles in one day. But it's a different experience. It seems to be very interesting. I'm glad that they kind of changed it up, so at least my side of the street is not blocked off.
You do go through Central Park probably, but what?
That's where the finish line is, actually. Here, you want to watch like a little video from New York CBS regarding the marathon? It's just 2 minutes. This is the news article about what's going to be happening.
All right, okay.
Oh, wait, where's the audio?
And more than 50,000 runners are taking part this year.
50,000?
Around 2 million spectators will be lining the
my
26-plus mile route from Staten Island to Central Park. And the NYPD is tasked with making sure it will be safe for everyone. News 4's Erica Byfield has the details.
I am like totally excited. I am mega excited. I can't wait.
Oh guys, stand to the right, to the right.
Energized runners are descending on the city the same day that the blue line went down in Central Park, marking the marathon route that stretches through all 5 boroughs. When the starting gun blasts on Sunday, they'll have backup.
New Yorkers will see an increased police presence with thousands of NYPD officers posted along the entire route from Staten Island to the Bronx.
This is a big
to Central
operation.
Park.
NYPD
Like this costs millions.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This one was following that major murder. Remember the young guy that I think that shot the CEO of some company that dealt with
The United Healthcare?
The Italian with that Italian last name. The guy was charged with murder. Young guy. He shot someone dead. That executive CEO, and then he took off, and they found him some days later. It's still a trial ongoing about him. She was the leader of the
Investigation.
She's a top police executive. This one here.
Interesting.
Anyway, so she's, I guess,
She's the one in charge, making sure that nothing happens at the marathon, because event like this is a target. 50,000 people participating.
Well, remember there was a shooting at the Boston Marathon some years ago.
Right, a bombing.
Oh, right, a combination of both, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and a shooting.
the
And
Boston bomber, Boston
guys,
Marathon bomber, they called him.
And they caught the 2 guys eventually, but and they pretended they were escaping like the rest of them, after the bomb exploded. But they were who they were. So yeah, there's that serious face on her. I guess a lot of responsibility, especially with what's going on internationally.
Yeah.
No matter how much you do, they got TV screens everywhere looking for trouble.
Yeah.
But they have to, I guess, because it's just you don't know.
Because if something happens, they will be blamed for for the safety. I mean, they're collecting a lot of money to basically have the marathon, right? It's a big money maker for the city, but then it all gets spent on the police, thousands of police officers, because they have to close down every single intersection, right?
Mike
Traffic.
Lewis, that's right. They were brothers. They are brothers, those guys that were involved with that, that whatever you want to call assassination or whatever.
Terrorism.
Terrorism, yeah. How many years ago? About
it's been
10, maybe?
very long time.
What? It's a while ago.
Let's see.
God, it feels like yesterday, Tim. Oh my goodness. I'm aging myself.
That was in 2016, 9 years ago. No, wait. That's when the movie came out. There's a movie on.
No. Oh, I'm really aging
What the
myself.
fuck?
I may have to sign out here. I'm so depressed now.
It actually happened in 2013.
God, man. Oh, no.
Crazy.
I wish I didn't know. God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad, but
Time goes quickly.
it's winter, summer. And then
It's already
Daniel,
it's already November.
And Tim, I slowly look like that picture my brother-in-law did of me. Did you remember that picture? I sent it to you.
Oh, the caricature, the
caricature,
the
the AI version of me. God.
Well, you should have it on the wall. Where is that painting, by the way?
No, I sent it to you. I sent you.
No, but where's the painting?
What happened is I was at this kind of gothic bar. It's been since the 1920s, where people they dressed. It was Halloween. They were dressed up, but they were like cool people, like nurses and people in other professions. They're not typical executive types, and it's a kind of a gothic, iconoclastic kind of crowd showing up bar. And so I was there last night. So I took a picture of myself, and then I said to my brother-in-law. Then he did the AI within seconds of me. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, off topic.
Okay. Let's finish this video, and then I want to talk about what watch I want to ask the community, what watch would you guys wear to a marathon? And if I do it, which watch I should wear. So here we go. They put it in the chat. We're going to pull up some comments.
Commissioner Jessica Tisch says that her department's been planning for months, prepping and looking for threats, scanning social media, using traditional investigative tactics too.
At this time, there are no known specific credible threats to this year's marathon.
Explaining as tens of thousands of people race through the city, helicopters and drones will hover, provide coverage in real time.
Wow.
The Joint Operations Center will be fully staffed with federal, state, and local partners. And along with those officers on patrol, the mounted unit, K9, and bomb squad will be out, in addition to FDNY assets.
As you should expect, the FDNY is ready for anything.
Everyone ready to protect millions of spectators, too.
I'll be honest, ever since 9/11, I always have concerns about security, but I do trust that the marathon will be safe.
Leaders will also deploy blocker cars and 10,000 metal barricades, precautions that marathoner Melinda from England appreciates.
I think they're taking it very seriously.
Runners settling in, feeling secure, just making one request.
A little bit of sunshine would be nice as well.
Erica Byfield, News 4, New York.
Boom, there you go. Hopefully, it's going to be good weather. Nobody wants to run in the rain. But maybe those clouds got depleted on me on Friday, Thursday night. So far, oh, and by the way, we also have a time change tomorrow. Got what's it called? It's not the daylight. Is it the daylight savings? Yeah, I think we're going into. Let's see.
It goes back an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
For
What is it called? Oh, Eastern time.
I
No.
forgot which one it is. I get met. I think it's daylight savings time. I think because you're trying to save the daylight by putting it back. And for kids coming home from school, the whole point was you have a little bit of daylight when they go home from school. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure.
Let me just see here. Let's just confirm.
Maybe I got it wrong. Mike, he's going to go back to supercars and German watches. Don't worry, Mike Lewis. I almost promise you.
Oh, damn. That's cool. Okay. If a friend of the watch community will be running a marathon tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to meet him somewhere along the marathon route and take some pics of him. So it'll be cool.
I just wanted to come in about that. I'll let you can carry on a little bit, Tim, because I've got a phone call.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We did that. The marathon. Whoa, there's a Watchanista guide to Champagne. No way. Okay. Anyways, I shouldn't be drinking champagne. Let's see here. Let's talk some watches. Oh, you're right. Guys, what watch would you wear to a marathon? I've been thinking, I think it would have to be the Daytona. Although I think the Speedmaster would be great as well. Let me know in the chat, what watch would you wear to a marathon? Let's say you're running a marathon. Just hypothetically, what do you wear? Which one of your watches would you wear? And what should I wear? The Daytona or the Speedmeister? What do you think? What do you think, guys? I think the Daytona, because it's just like my go-to watch, and Rolex has a lot of that shock resistance, whereas the Speedmaster, I'm not sure. It's got the coaxial, but I'm not too sure about the shock resistance of the Speedy. It's not an automatic either, so it might not be as resilient. But yeah, let me know in the chat. Oh, and you know what? I need to take my vitamins. I forgot to take my vitamins. Actually, I just had dinner before the stream, and I was supposed to take the Vite, but I got carried away chatting with the roommate. Let me just take my Vite. Here we go, and then we'll talk about the Lange und Söhne watches that were at this car event. It's some kind of a wild car event that just went down. Newport Concourse. I wonder how one gets invited there. That's right, Mickey. I'm using a pill organizer. So I take like 5 vitamins. You know, some of these are very hard to swallow. All right, let me try to wear the Daytona. It's been a while since.
Just before I return to my other meeting, is that so you don't turn into Count Dracula? Those pills, does it help? You know.
Yeah, I stopped taking them for a couple of weeks, but no, there's just general vitamins. They're supposed to be good for your health, but I think I've got other issues to worry about.
Oh, by the way, just a quick plug. There is a movie that's just being released, a kind of an artsy version of Frankenstein, just Del Toro's film. Just putting it out there.
We talked about it with Kojak.
Yeah. Just saying quickly.
Did you see he went to the exhibition?
Oh, he
and
did.
He saw some of the props that were used in the film.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you want to see one of them? It almost made me puke.
Okay. Let's take a quick. Oh,
you want to see
I don't
it?
want to see. No, I don't want to. Tim, I can't explain it, but I don't want to see it right now because of my body right now. So.
Here, check it out.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Oh, yeah, that's from the film.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh golly.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible stuff.
Maybe I shouldn't see the film. No, maybe I will. He saw it. He liked it. So whatever. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a second. Okay. Bye.
Okay. All right. See you soon. He's such a consumer. I know, Mickey. I've just become some type of a sick consumer. It's really terrible. I would wear a U-boat on a marathon. Oh, Mikey. See, Panerai is a no bueno for a marathon because it's actually quite heavy. When you're doing that type of a distance, after like 10 or 15 miles, everything you wear starts to wear you down. You can feel every little thing that's on you that weighs something. It starts feeling like it weighs like 25 pounds. So, but the Daytona, the cool thing about the Daytona is that it's fairly slim, and the steel version especially is the lightest. Right? There's no gold in it. Tuomo says, I'd wear the Omega Aquaterra ultra light for a marathon. That would be a solid choice. Yeah, but that's a $50,000 watch, Tuomo. So I don't know. I don't know if I would risk that kind of money, but it is a cool piece, by the way, that ultra light. But how they're charging $50,000 for it, I don't understand. Time flies. Ooh, how about the Blue Jays? Yeah, we'll ask him when he's back. Here we go. My watch channel says my Tudor Carbon Cycling FXD on my latest G-Shock would be my go-to. Let's go. Hey, congrats. By the way, my watch channel, did you see the little symbol on your G-Shock right there? There's a little printing that says something. Check it out. Billy says, if you know Fossil Watch Company went bankrupt, they filed Chapter 11. No freaking way. Fossil went bankrupt? Fossil Watch Company. Hold on a second. Let's check. Here we go. Okay, look, they still got the website. Let's see it. Obviously, I think the website is still going to be up. They're going to continue running the website. Decline off. They got 15% off right now sale. I've never been inspired by the Fossil watch brand, but I did own a Fossil when I used to go to college. I wore it for a couple of days, and I don't know what happened to that watch. It's kind of gone. I can't find it. It might have been stolen when I moved from the previous apartment to this one. They got some ladies' watches. Look at this ring, by the way. Watch ring from Fossil. That's pretty cool, actually. And they make other rings as well. Look at this. Look at that. Wears well with. That's pretty cool. They got different designs. $150. And that's one of those stretchy bracelets. That's too much money if you ask me. $150. The margins on this, it cost them cents to make it. Oh, you did? Okay. Nice. Nice. And by the way, Chris, how's the tuna? Let me know, because that is a luxury tuna. If you tried it, let me know. If you haven't tried it, when you do, let me know how it tasted. Billy says false watch company bankrupt. They own several watch brands. I don't know exactly, but I know they own Zodiac, Fossil Watch Company. Yeah, let's check. Fossil Watch Company bankrupt. Let's see. Yes. Oh shit. A UK affiliate of Fossil Watch Company, Fossil Global Service Ltd, filed for Chapter 15 bankruptcy, not Chapter 11. Protection in the US on October 20th, 2025, as part of the broader financial restructuring plan in the UK. The parent company, Fossil Group, is attempting to stabilize its finances, is not in full liquidation. Okay, so it's not the Fossil LLC, it's the Fossils, it's the UK subsidiary. So they're just, they're just juggling some money. Let's see here.
Just a small comment. It could be the fossils representing fossils like me.
Fossils.
Just saying.
Daniel knows a thing or two about a fossil, being a fossil himself. They should hire you as their advisor.
Right. Or a model.
Yeah, a model to model some watches.
Modeling it, yeah.
Let's see here. It says reason for bankruptcy: the company cited fierce competition from smartwatches, Apple and Samsung, a significant shift in consumer preferences away from traditional watches, declining sales, and new US tariffs levied on imported goods in early 2025. Interesting. That's true. Most normal people, just general people out there, like, think about it. Look at this. Look at this pricing right here. $150 for a ring watch. You know what I say? Get fucked, because Apple Watch. Let's go to Apple Watches are so cheap right now. It's actually scary. It's a scary stuff. Look at this. Apple Watch SE, the cheapest of the cheap, is $250. And the technology, what this watch is capable of, it's scary. And it's $250 on Apple website directly. If you go to Amazon and you go to Apple Watch SE, let's see, SE, you can get one. You can get one for $190. Yeah, it's an older gen, but it's brand new. $190. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you can get renewed one. So let's say you want to save even more money. You can get renewed for $130, or you can get Gen 6 for $100. That's why an Apple Watch is actually, of all the smartwatches, it's actually quite reasonable. So they price themselves out. The Fossil. Let's see, what do they got new here? Authentic Fossil. Yeah, $280 for this. For real. And the problem with Fossil is that they don't have a strong identity. They just seem to be making random stuff, just anything and everything. They don't have a watch that people can truly kind of admire. All other brands, they figured out that they need a watch that represents their company, that represents what they are. So and now we, everybody is a watchmaker nowadays. Even Nico Leonard is a watchmaker.
I'm an actual watchmaker. I'm not just a guy that reads books or learn books. I live.
Yeah, so he's a watchmaker. Everyone is a watchmaker, and their dog. So the competition is brutal. And Fossil, they just seem like, for example, the Zodiac. And Zodiac is owned by Fossil. Zodiac has a strong brand identity. They have a story. They have a watch that people would want. Right? Let's go to Zodiac.
Wait a minute. I'm still busy with another meeting,
Okay.
but when you said even someone's dog is a watchmaker,
Yeah.
I take whatever to that. Look, if you said to a dog, to your pet, to your schnauzer, my sister has two.
You're starting to make watches tomorrow.
Yeah, and you know what the dog would say? Ooh.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo.
What is that?
I have to make watches. Yeah, you got to pay for your own food now.
My goodness.
Luxury dog food.
Okay.
Yeah, people train their dogs to do everything, and why not train your dog to make watches?
Okay, I'll be another 15 minutes, and I got to go wait for a little while again. Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're back. Daniel Katz is back. Yeah, Fossil Group is filing for bankruptcy. Look at this. Mr. G has a Fossil watch.
That famous Mr. G is like the everyday person in a way. Like he has some great things, but he has a Fossil watch like the rest of everybody else, except me. I don't have a Fossil watch. I have Seiko's though.
Yeah, they're similar, I would say. Fossil, no. See, Seiko has. See what Seiko has over Fossil is they have iconic models like the Captain Willard. They have the Samurai. They have the Turtle. They have They have so many different models. They have the Seiko 5 collection. Those are really known collections. They have the SKX collection, right? They have all these models. Fossil doesn't have any of that. Whoever is running Fossil, they're just I don't think they know what they're doing. They're just making watches as if it's just like random stuff. And now they're selling purses here. What the fuck?
This is the Turtle, which has been always reliable.
Seiko Turtle. There we go. Now, see it?
Save the Ocean.
Yeah.
Back in the day that when Andrew McCutcheon first introduced it on Time and Tide.
That's a pretty cool piece, right?
Just a lot. This piece, I should have wore it more often.
Yeah, it's a highly renowned model. Mr. G says Fossil is lower than Seiko. They're similar in price, but they're lower in like brand image.
Their legacy is not the same.
They've been around forever, though. They had so much opportunity to.
Okay.
No.
So back in the day, before anyone else existed, I would visit my grandma, who had an apartment on Browside, 79th, Browside near Broadway, and I'd walk out of there to hang out wherever and on the Upper West Side, and there in this kind of rich hippie area of the Upper West Side was a Fossil store. People bought those. They thought that was good enough. They didn't want to buy an Omega or Rolex, and this looked kind of affordable luxury. So you got in a rather well-to-do area because you didn't just have people that can afford millions. People that just live paycheck to paycheck. You had all kinds of people that were interested in Fossil. That's why the store was there. So I don't know what's going on now, but it sounds like whatever caused this Chapter 15, but it just may be a business that just went awry, or some of their products weren't selling, but their watches themselves were probably doing okay.
Check this out. Their sales plummeted from $1.7 billion, Daniel.
Yeah.
Billion. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They were making billions in dollars. All right. And so in 2022, 1.7. And then in 2024, they fell by $600 million. So now they're in losses. They lost $106 million. So I guess it cost them to make that money, right? I guess their operational costs are like in the billions as well.
Yeah.
So they spend
Yeah,
about
we don't have those details.
1.2 billion to make 500 million.
Yeah, the only person that might, people like PG or Kojak could offer a conjecture what the hell they did wrong, but they don't have the information themselves. They'll say, but it may be circumstances, gambling with operational costs that they had no business doing. It could be, we'll find out years later, if there was embezzling, like people misusing money for their own intentions.
Oh, there's definitely was a lot of that, right? There,
don't
whatever
know.
the management there is
Yeah,
probably
you
getting
just don't know.
paid. The CEO taking
Well,
some.
we don't want to make, we don't know anything. I just threw that out there. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
It will find out. It's gonna be all disclosed,
It might end up,
right?
if they follow the money, if they follow if they follow the dates these guys were on, the illegal dating thing, if they follow that, it may end up coming to me. I might be
Those Daniel Katz embezzled all the funds.
no, but who knows? I could have been the quarterback. But in my defense would be guys like Kojak who would say, "There's no way that Daniel had the wherewithal intellectually to be the source of all this."
You're gonna be cleared.
I'll be
Your na-
cleared over my because of my incompetence. That's why.
Your name will be cleared. You're not the person responsible. We'll see.
Brandon's here. Look at that, Brandon Boswell.
Hey, shout out to
Maybe
Brenny.
Brandon has a comment about Fossil.
Maybe Brenny is going to expose the people at Fossil who are responsible for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a lot of money to mismanage. Like there's so much opportunity to mismanage, right? $1.7 billion. That's a lot of money. What were they doing? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
What
we
the
know
hell?
about that, Brandy. We know about that part of it. The watches, the quality, etc. We know, but they were a successful sale all the same, and
By the way, look at this. The company was founded in 1984 by two brothers, Tom and Costa Kartsotis, and they began by selling vintage-inspired fashion watches.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Probably
funny.
mostly quartz, probably. I guess.
They grew into a global company that produces and manufactures watches for many other major brands under licensing agreements, and has also expanded into areas like leather goods, jewelry, and smartwatches. Ooh, going into smartwatches was probably a big mistake. They probably spent millions developing the technology to make the smartwatches, and Apple just beat them because how could you really compete against Apple?
Well, you know what? What's Mickey saying here?
Mickey, $10 super chat. Fossil is going out of business because they have the same financial advisor as Daniel Katz. Follow the money. Too many hats, too many glasses equals fraud and embezzlement. There you go.
All right.
They should have listened to me and make some iconic models. All that time, right? They had so much opportunity to make an iconic models because look at this. Raymond Whale started out around the same time. And I'm not sure how much money Raymond Whale makes. Let's check actually. Raymond, if that's public. Raymond Whale. By the way, Raymond Whale was funded 10 years before Fossil. Well, let's see. Whale profits or revenue. I should have put revenue. Revenue. Okay, revenue. Okay, so the Raymond Whale's revenue is around 130 to 150 Swiss francs. Thousand million. Oh, okay, yeah, 130 million Swiss franc. Wow, that's some serious coin. Okay, obviously it's not nowhere near close to what Fossil is making.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're estimated producing 200,000 watches a year. That's wild. I had no idea that they were so big. But
They were
there you go.
reliable. Small shops that are just jewelry shops that had watches on the side would have Raymond Weil in there.
Yeah.
Um,
They make watches at all different price points.
and
But you
look,
see at Raymond Weil, they have I think Raymond Weil is going to be a serious brand in a couple of years. You give them couple of years, this is going to be developed into a Rolex like
well,
brand.
I don't know about that, but if they're accessing, you just go back to that last dress movement that you just showed on the
Yeah,
site
the
there.
latest one, this one.
The one with the movement in the back. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that's it.
That's a really nice piece, and it shows they have the unitus movement in there that's been lacquered up a bit. That's probably not ridiculously expensive, and it's a nice piece. I wouldn't mind owning that.
They have them with diamonds as well in a smaller size for ladies.
Mm.
But that one is, let's see here, 33 by 38 millimeter, like this.
Yeah,
Look at this one,
yeah,
1,800.
yeah.
It's a
They got a
quality
good
watch.
movement in
Look
there.
at the dial. This is like the ellipse,
Yeah,
right? The
and
quality is serious.
it really covers all the notes for different things in dress or casual. It's just a nice looking piece, the ellipse, with an affordable ETA movement in there.
Exactly. And they have ETA. They're starting to do some in-house stuff. But the best part
Yeah,
is they're developing collection like this Millesime collection that they've got. This is
yeah,
an icon. It's going to be a future icon, I think. In like in many years down the road, these are going to be highly collectible, I
yeah,
believe. Because look how classy they are,
yeah.
right? This is timeless watches. You can buy this and you can wear it for 100 years. It's the way it's done. And the price point, I think this is probably right now, it's the best value for money brand on the market.
Yeah.
Long term, and there's long term kind of not necessarily investment, but I think it's retention, value retention, I would say. It's as a watch I would be proud to wear and then
Tim,
give it
you
to
know
my
what?
kids or whatever.
I think that's call it value retention. Call it an asset that you get to keep. It might lose some of its value, but it's an asset. It stays relatively together as long as you service it on occasion every 5 years, or you bump into it. That's a good piece. And I look at these like my my vanilla enameled Seiko piece that you have.
Yeah.
You had the blue version, and I had that for over 10 years. I'm afraid of ever letting that one go.
No, never get rid of that.
It just lived so many lives with me, that piece now.
I would say never get rid of the Habring either. But if you're if
That's, yeah, I'm just having a little problem with, I mean, yeah, beautiful
And you
piece.
so you said you are selling it, right? You made a decision.
I've made a decision
How much do
because
you want for it?
I don't
5,000, you
I
said?
don't want
US?
to discuss it on the stream.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, I don't
Well,
want to
if
discuss.
somebody on the stream wants to buy it, maybe there's a customer, somebody who wants to buy it, and then
Yeah,
later down the road, if
yeah,
things ease up, you can buy it back from them.
yeah. We'll
But you
see.
said
Yeah,
you want like what, 5,000 US,
I'll
5,500.
you're close in that area because that allows me in Canadian, because the Canadian dollar is weaker, that
Yeah.
I'm getting a chunk of my money back. So if it's around 5, that's getting close.
Okay. How about 5,000 and then the thing is, if they have to sell it, you have the right to buy it back. You get the first dibs to buy it back.
That might be a good idea. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's not talk about it
I
anymore. We don't
actually
want.
love the piece.
Yeah.
If it's not like completely getting rid of the whole thing, because I'm looking at the Echo, which is much cheaper if that goes. The Echo, the square one, which is
The
just
Echo Nutra.
Yeah, the Echo Nutra.
I see. Brandon Boswell says, Timmy walked past my AD now. 0 customers. How long before a big brand folds? I think we'll have a massive like cleansing of the watch market. I think we've got to the point where the market is oversaturated by watches. There's just too much product and not enough people interested in buying watches at this price point.
Yeah. I could fold right now, Tim. I could fold, like, I'm folding right now, Tim. I'm folding.
Daniel Katz is folding. They got warehouses of Breitligs, Daniel, stacked to the ceiling. Okay,
Yeah.
they can't sell them. It's unsellable.
Really?
Do you understand? Look at this. It's now 52% off. Nobody wants these watches.
Okay,
Right.
I'm afraid. Look, there's a couple of things going on. There's a number of things going on. There could be a lot of noise, with the political thing. I'm not talking politics. They're just noise right now. The thing with tariffs has a reverberation in all countries. That's affecting, and of course, the tariff in Switzerland, that's extremely high. Then there's the companies not knowing what to do. Whatever decisions they make may cause some kind of reaction, which I don't know the details of. But this is much bigger than watches. I go to a yoga studio. I went to a reformer class. That's with like a rowing machine thing to work on the joints, Pilates.
Oh, cool.
And hold on though, like it's like only like 60% showed up. It's usually packed. 60% are showing up at these classes. I don't know if it's just the watt ADs, Brenny. I think it might be a little bit of everything that's happening. The people aren't showing up at the ADs on any product, except food, if you're lucky.
And the food stamps, I think, were discontinued starting today. No more food stamps in the United States.
Yeah, but even those that don't have to depend on food stamps, they might be cutting back on what they normally consume. They're the people that need the food stamps, and then the people that usually just buy at a really
And they waste a lot of food.
Was it boutique health grocery stores like health, but they're a little bit pricier because they're organic.
No, I think those super organic stuff, that stuff is still going to be selling. No, Daniel, I think it's the mid tier. It's right now. I think what the problem is the mid range.
Yeah.
The bottom is gone, right? No more food stamps, no more free food.
Yeah.
If you want free food, you got to get a job. You got to get a job.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I mean, if you're disability or something, I don't know how folks are going to manage. Because the problem is there's legitimate people who need the food stamps, people who are like between jobs and stuff, right? There's a reason why that exists, but there's also a lot of fraud going on in that stuff. And You know what the biggest problem is, Daniel?
Yeah.
Fucking TikTok. People who are getting food stamps, they go on TikTok and brag about how much food they're getting and what they're buying with it. Have you seen this stuff?
No, I haven't seen it. I don't like.
Oh, it's gonna make you sick, Daniel. You want to see a clip?
No, I don't.
You want to like vomit? Here, I'll show you.
No, thanks a lot. I actually, because of Halloween, I had to go into a streetcar where people were with this young girl. They were like 20, and she was just recovering because she just mistook the whole floor of the streetcar for the toilet. And she brought up like people are drinking too much, I guess. So, anyways, that's off topic.
No, sorry, say it again.
No, it's not worth saying again. The whole streetcar smelled because someone got sick, and they vomit not because of the food stamps, just because they drank too much. It's Halloween, right? So people were out last night. Plus, the Blue Jays lost last night, and they may have bad luck again today. I don't want to bestow bad luck on them, but it's a big game tonight.
Oh, okay. The big game. I got you. Daniel.
Yeah.
See here, let me show you what the problem is, okay? And this is TikTok to blame, all right? So, and this is late. I don't know. I haven't watched this video. I just Googled it, but I guess this is a lady reacting to a TikTok, right? So there's some woman who gets food stamps.
Yeah.
But what she did, she filmed herself and what she got, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then she makes a video. So let's just quickly hear.
I can't hear. Tim. Oh, jeez.
So it's kind of like these people. They're not coming off really sympathetic. You know what I mean? Watch this. Wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cut off. It's just I would love to see the original video.
Well, what's the gist?
Yeah.
Just explain the gist of what she said.
Yeah, just the gist. Yeah.
Okay, so what did it's the bigger woman that did the food stamps, right? And the other one's reporting it?
Yeah. So, oh wait, can you hear the audio?
No.
No, you can't. Okay. So, okay, here I'll show you. So what happens? The lady on the left,
Yeah.
right? She gets the food stamps,
Right.
and she made this video for TikTok,
Right.
to kind of brag about the food that she got.
Yeah.
So she got so here, listen. Just a little quick.
And 74 cents. $203.74 on food stamps.
And
So she got $203 in food stamps. So she's gonna show what she
I
got.
Hamburger, because I do hamburger helper, and we do homemade burgers here, and sometimes. And then I got salmon.
I was gonna say, did
One purple onion, the one I like to eat raw.
Oh, my poor woman.
I got 4 tomatoes on the vine. I like tomato sandwiches. If you know, or if you're white, you know. That's a joke. I got a bag of apples.
This is the problem with TikTok.
So
is that like these people, they get the food stamps,
right,
and then they go on TikTok and they show it and and they don't really come off as sympathetic because like, hey, you got, and there's some people who get food. This is not even like the bad example, but like there's a lot of this stuff. I blame TikTok.
Yeah.
Nobody should see this stuff, okay? Like, hey, you're getting your food stamp.
Hold on. The food stamp is so you can pay with the food stamps to get those groceries, isn't it? That's the point of food stamps.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was wrong with what she got? She was getting survival food. Where did she go wrong, is what I'm saying. Or don't show it on.
Well, it's not this clip. I don't know. I don't want to watch this whole video. It's 40 minutes long, but there's endless videos of like.
If she used the food stamps to go to a nightclub, then we have a little problem here.
Well, so for example, for example, this is the next guy, right? So what did I what I did with $1,600 worth of food stamps. Right? So there's people making videos about what they're buying with their food stamps. It's like a whole.
Take 5. Their mom. Yeah, I know. How can she? A thing of all-purpose flour, a bag of self-rising flour. That flour they got everywhere. Thing of sour cream. Thing of peach fries. A bag of 3 onion blend meat. Thing of chicken noodles. 2.
More ramen noodles.
Well, anyways, and then so what happens? They're making these videos, right, of what they're buying with the food stamps, and what that creates. Then you get people reacting, making videos, reacting to these people, buying stuff with their food stamps, and kind of shaming them. And
okay, hold on.
Because it's like
Tim, we got 3. I want to just read this for a second.
Daniel, this woman got 323,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay, this video got 217,000 views.
Wow.
Where she's just going after these TikTokers who are showing what they're buying with the food stamps. You understand?
Okay. What? I hear you. Ray Way just says, "What the f am I watching?"
Yeah,
Brendan
exactly.
says she looks undernourished. Z-Man is just get a Patek with the food stamps.
Just get a Patek.
It's hilarious what I'm hearing here. Now Mike Lewis is being a little more direct, I guess. I hope not, Mike. But yeah,
nobody
that
hopes
could be.
that. But the problem is that the image is just not coming off as like it's not gracious. It's not coming off gracious. They're making content out of it to get like views and get paid, because TikTok pays content creators.
Okay,
right?
Look, I walked by. There's thousands upon thousands. You have a point there, Tim, because there's thousands upon thousands that wouldn't show themselves on TikTok. They're getting what they can. They may have 4 children, for crying out loud.
Yes.
I went through it. My dad went through it with his mom, my grandmother, who sacrificed her dinner because dad at 5 years of age was still hungry. Like, we all had those experiences, and people are using that. Whether food stamps exist or not, they're trying to be whatever they have with their funds. We're not discussing what's out there in Congress or anything. I'm not talking that. It just, you're right that maybe they shouldn't be using social media for all this. This is about surviving, and people are just, they have it there and they're addicted to their exposure on social media. That's a whole other problem. And so it's maybe their way of having attention, because we're social animals, but social media in general might be abusing that social animal aspect of ourselves. So
what I'm saying is that
we better get off.
They've hurt themselves by showing kind of what they're buying with it. Nobody needed to see that, because what happens when they do that, they're creating opportunity to be exploited against them. And now there's a lot of people already who, like, they don't like the food stamps. They understand that a lot of people, there's people who definitely need it. I agree. Listen, I agree. I understand. There's a reason why it exists, because some people need it, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, if you need it, why are you showing it off on TikTok?
Yeah. No,
it's not a thing that should be showed off, because what happens then, it creates, like, well, listen, if you're struggling, right?
Yeah.
If you're genuinely struggling, why are you? Where do you get the time? To be watching TikToks, making TikToks, especially about these food stamps? Shouldn't you be actually working? So it's just, the whole thing is a disaster. Hey, roommate.
And that looks like a nice cup, roommate. My goodness, that's a nice cup, Tim.
Roommate made me some tea.
Yeah, it's a really nice cup. Did she buy that cup?
Tell them in the morning.
Yeah.
No, tell them in the morning.
What happened? Oh, roommate was angry in the morning.
Okay.
She
more pleasant now.
She did the laundry, but then left everything unfolded on my table. It's like a mountain of clothing over here when I woke up. I was furious, furious.
Yeah.
Which is listen.
My machines aren't working. I got to go to the laundromat again. That damn thing with the lint. I told you about that. That's for another day.
Oh, in your building?
No, I have my own. It comes
Oh.
with, but it's all messed up, so I got to go to laundromat. Tim, change the subject. Eh?
Yeah, let's change the subject. Look, I was just something that came up. I'm not even. We're not even commenting on.
I'll tell you what, man.
I blame TikTok. That's
No,
what I'm
hold
saying.
on.
A lot of the stuff today could be really
hold on.
blamed for
This
TikTok.
is a whole other episode you can devote to this.
Yeah.
And maybe someday you can get picked up by the Bulwark. Like have Sarah Longwell invite you, and you get in with the heavyweights talking about what we were just talking about. With a little more investigation, they'd have you on. They're kind of traditional Republican hippie type Republicans, and they're in the millions. Their feed of subscribers. So it's great to get that discussion separate from watches and continue it. But right now, let's get to the watches, I think.
Well, the reason it came up is because we're talking about like struggling. Hey,
Yes.
roommate still got her pajamas. She's wearing her
Yes,
pajamas.
we see it,
Careful. Careful. It's you're gonna accidentally you're gonna accidentally grab the.
Look at
She's got
that.
everything is Snoopy.
Look at those socks.
You got Snoopy everywhere. That's Mickey sent her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are the food stamps of socks right here.
Oh yeah.
Free socks. Look at that.
Look at that. And she's doing yoga positions to show her socks.
She's got really good stretch.
Good for her.
Very good stretch. Yeah. No, we were talking about the watch market is struggling.
Yeah.
Why people are not buying, right? And people are struggling. And here's the thing: those people who were struggling will say, well, with the food stamps, if they had the money for the food, then the money they had, they would have bought a watch. Maybe they would buy a fossil. Now that they don't even have those essentials, there's going to be no watches. The cheap watches are not. Nobody's going to be buying cheap watches. The mid-price watches, they're dropping in value like crazy. You saw the Joma shop. Breitling is totally screwed. Brendan, I think we talked about the Speedy. He wants to know about the 38. Ladies pan partner to a Snoopy. Oh yeah. That's a good point.
Tim, I'm gonna have to get off for a while. Something's happened on the live chat. I'll explain to you later. I'll talk to you later. I'll come in maybe later tonight. Okay.
Okay. Take care. Wristwatch Holic says, Tim, are you qualified for food stamps? I thought you were struggling. Actually, I might have been qualified, but probably no longer because nobody's getting food stamps anymore. But it's okay. Look, I need to do a 30-day fast anyways, so I'm fine. I'm fine either way. Doesn't really matter to me. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm struggling, but in a different way, not food wise. Let's see here. Mike says he believes in the system, helping people in need. However, there are a lot of people abusing. Yeah, but the thing is, it's impossible. It's impossible to separate the two. So it's a disaster. It's a total disaster. I get it. I understand both perspectives. It's just that's just what happens when you have any type of system. But yeah, the Speedy. This is great. His and hers. Brandy, you're a genius for this idea. A his and hers. Snoopy Speedmasters. Snoopy for him. Oh, by the way, Brandy, which watches did you sell? What the hell is going on? Brandon said he sold 3 watches last week. This is wild. According to Brit, they're making waves. Wait, who's making waves? Even Rolex can fix my Rolex. Well, Brenny, if you want to join us on the stream to talk about which 3 watches you sold, hop on because I'm going to be selling my watches very soon as well. It's just coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm out. I'm selling everything. The Snoopy is the only draw Omega has at the moment. And they're no longer available for sale, I think. Omega announced that the Snoopy was discontinued, but somehow they were still they were still selling stuff. So I don't know. I think they're still delivering the Snoopies for people who were on the old wait list, but from my understanding, you can no longer get on the wait list. Ooh, Brandy says, I'll join if you get a $50 super chat. Damn, guys, we need a $50 super chat. Let's get Brandy on the stream. If anybody would like to sponsor a segment where Brandy tells us about the 3 watches he sold recently and why, send money now so that I don't have to get the food stamps. Remember, guys, this show is sponsored by the viewers. If you enjoyed the show, sponsor. Let's see, which platform will you use to sell your watches? I'll use the Barossa, and also I think I'll do a trade. I think I'll go to the collectors. Collectors. Let's see. Collectors, because it's in my neighborhood. Let's see. Do they have Submariner solid gold dancer? Let's just check here. Submariner. Here we go. Highest first. Let's go high to low. Oh shit. These went up in price. Oh, but this one is really good condition. Box, papers, everything. I want to get one of these. Maybe they'll do a trade for me. This is what I want. If they take 3 of my steel Rolexes and a little bit of cash, Massapequa Park, New York, I will take this. A solid gold dancer to put a smile back on my face. That's what I need. I think this. I really want to consolidate collection. Okay, guys, I really want to get rid of a lot of pieces. I have too many. Let me see. Oh man, I have to get rid of the Grossman. Maybe I can go to Boston. Let's see, European watch company. Maybe European watch company can do me a favor. Maybe let's see. Do they have a Submariner? Do like this. Sort by high to low. Let's see. Submariner in gold. They got the black dial. Whoa, what the fuck? Black dial for 39,000. Oh, but that's a beautiful condition. Okay, but that's not what I want. I see. Okay, they don't have one. But maybe they'll take the Grossman plus some other stuff. Let's see. They have one right now. Look at this. I think they'll take my Tremblage plus another Rolex. And I think I would be able to do a deal. But right now they don't have a solid gold sub. So, or maybe I keep the Grossman. No, actually I can't. I can't keep the Grossman. Anyways, so that's I'm gonna start really focusing in on getting rid of the stuff. So yeah, we'll see it. Let's see what kind of new arrivals they got here, guys. $50 super chat to get Brenny on the stream to tell us about the 3 watches he sold. If anybody's interested, super chat now. Otherwise, he's gonna go to sleep. And then we got nothing. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting content. Let's see. They got Snoopy right here. Look at that. 17.5. They're still going pretty high, but European watch company also needs to make money on this. So I'm not sure how much they paid for it, but You'd be lucky to break even on the Snoopy nowadays, I think. Let's see what else they got. Wow, 40,000 now for the Panda. Holy shit, look at this. 80,000. That's actually pretty good for a full bracelet, solid gold dancer Lange. What a banger. Lange 1 world time. This is so freaking cool. Full gold. Watchholic says you can't sell Grossman, no one will buy it. You have to trade it in to get rid of it. Yeah, maybe I trade it. I could probably trade it. Maybe you guys think the collectors will take? Let's see, what kind of watches do they have? Grossman? Let's check. Grossman. No, they don't buy. They don't buy that kind of stuff. They have Breguet. Let's see here. They got Breguets. Wow, look at this Breguet. Wow, Marine with a big date for 9,500. That is cheap. That is really cheap. Let's see here. Horology by the Sea. Horology by the Sea. They're the ones that buy and sell Grossmans. They sold like 3 or 4 tremblages on the website, so I'm pretty sure they could take mine and sell it. So let's see, this sold. Oh, look at this Philip Picou, like 8.5. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Sold. Look at this. All this stuff sold. Actually, the Grossman is still in quite high demand. So Watchaholic, I wouldn't be so negative about the Grossman. It's a solid watch. Have you seen it actually? Holthridges. Yeah, but I have to sell the Grossman. Unfortunately, I can't keep it. Gotta get rid of. Gotta get rid of everything. To be honest, there's no point. It's over. It's over, guys. It's over. Speedy. What's happening is that it's over. It's over. We can't even get a $50 super chat for an amazing segment to hear an incredible story about Brenny selling 3 of his watches. 3. He got rid of 3 pieces. I bet they're all like 10,000 plus because Brenny has Omegas. He's got Tudors. He's got a lot of heavy hitters. A lot of kind of mid tier stuff. I wonder what he sold. So we need a $50 super chat for that. If we can't get it, then yeah, okay. I can't find it. But look at this. Horology by the Sea. This could be my answer to getting rid of the Grossman. Other than that, let's see here. Yo, Mickey.
Where'd Cats go?
He's got phone call. He's got an important phone call there.
He's selling us a Bring? That's the first I've heard of that.
The Habring? Yeah, he's selling.
What? What does he have his Kari or his Furlan Mari still?
No, he sold it.
Dude, that guy's we don't talk about him when he's not sure. That guy's wearing that poor man out. His financial guy.
Yeah, I think I don't trust his financial guy.
Dude, I don't get it.
Like, is 5,000 really that big of a going to make that big of a difference?
No.
I think not. But I think it's the financial advisor who's wearing him out. Here, this is the Daniel Katz right here. Pre-order.
It's gone up then he bought
it.
it.
That's why if I had 5,000, I would have bought it from Daniel. It's actually a really nice watch, extremely well finished. Mickey, you want to buy it?
No.
No? It's a great watch.
It may be, but I'd never wear it.
Dude, I think you don't have a dress watch.
No, I don't. If I'll just throw in like the date just if I'm wearing a suit.
Oh,
it's supposed to be a strap. I know you're supposed to wear it on a strap, but all my strap watches are like Breitling. Now my Panerai, my Omega, my Speedmaster. Everything else I have on a bracelet. My Rolex. I'll get one. I'll get something one day, but I don't. I wear a suit. I've never been to a funeral. And
this is a perfect funeral one.
And I've never been.
You could wear it to Daniel Katz's funeral.
I've never been to a wedding either, other than my own.
Oh, really?
Yep. I refused. My dad was like that. My dad used to tell my wife, or my mom, weddings and funerals, it's the same thing. The guy's dying. My dad was a trip, and I'm avoiding. Yeah, I went to my parents' funeral, obviously. But
yeah,
like just some random. Like I know people that are like a professional, like love to put their suit on. The professional, like wedding attendees and funeral attendees, and it's not my jam.
Really?
You know what? This Watchaholic just said so ugly. I don't know what he's talking about, but
he's
I
a
don't
Patek
like
collector.
But I don't like it. That strap looks horrible.
No, it's okay. The strap, really?
Well,
you can get Jean Rousseau.
Z-Man just said leather strap. That leather strap is gross. It's just too. Whenever something's shiny like that, I don't dig it.
Yeah, it's really shiny. Right? Look at the bezel. How shiny. It's all polished. High polish on the bezel. High polish on the top lugs.
Magnet.
And Daniel probably has it quite scratched up. But then look at the polish also here on the back. The back plate's very polished.
So it's manual wine.
Yep.
Interesting looking.
Yeah, it's a classy dress watch.
I like that it's made in Austria, and I remember when I went to Salzburg in the last year, I really got. That's about the time he was looking at these, and I came close to. I had like that, when you go to a new country. Well, I've been there before, but my wife and I went, and when you go to a new country, you go to Italy, you want a Panerai, you go to Salzburg, you want a Audrain, but I came to my senses.
Or did you?
Yeah, I did.
I think it's a great watch, though. Like
I'm down to 5. I'm down. I say down, but I'm down to 5 Rolexes, 2 Omega, 2 Breitling, 1 Panerai. I have 10 watches, and I'm done. I'm fine, unless some big things happen. I won't get the solid gold dancer, and I won't get a Nautilus. If big things happen, I'll have them all. But right now, I'm maybe a different level to you on how we think about money, but I don't need to spend any more money on watches. And the proof of that is that I spent $3,200 and got so much enjoyment. I know everyone's sick of it. Out of this Panerai, why do I need to spend $50,000 for a solid gold Daytona on a rubber strap? I mean, are we nuts? Are we nuts?
Yes. Yeah. It's good that you finally came to your senses, Mickey. Good to hear that. Yes, Mickey. That's the reality.
And I'm not kissing up to the chat, but most everyone we have here, as opposed to maybe years ago, the chat right now, the community right now are watch lovers, and they love everything from Timex to Tudor to Rolex. I love Rolex, don't get me wrong. We have the Omega men out there like Mike Lewis and Kojak. Like we got a lot of different things, but no one's out there just trying to up one another and get the better this and that and flex and I like that.
Yeah. No, it's.
I'm wearing the black today just to change it up. I was out and I took a little spin in the P car today.
Nice.
And I just finally took off that Panerai.
Yeah. You've been enjoying it, right? I've been enjoying my Panerai as well. It's been sitting in the box for.
Did you see the picture I sent you? Oh, you replied. You should show that picture just as to prove a point. If I called Rolex and said, "Hey, I don't have fill in the blank."
Yeah.
2 days later, they would FedEx me what I called about. I think not. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. 1 second, let me pull it up.
And
Just want to make sure
that's where I'm trying. That's in also too. That's what I'm starting to dig. Like whenever I go to Vegas, I go to all those watch stores in Caesars, and I usually just skip the Panerai, skipped all the, I skip everything. And I go to the Rolex boutique like a fool, and yeah, there it is. So I called Panerai and said, "Hey, I have a black seal, and I don't have a screwdriver. That I don't know if I should have had one." He goes, "Don't worry about it. What's your name? What's your address?" And they shipped me that 2 days overnight, free FedEx. Rolex would have hung up on me. So I'm also getting to that point in my collecting. If you can't give me love, if I have to suck your toe to let me give you money,
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. So that's my speech. Maybe I'll be Mike Lewis one day saying, "Rolex sucks."
Rolex. Yeah, no, seriously, it's the games. I think it's the games that suck. Rolex, they still make quality watches.
Oh, they're amazing.
But the games.
Look, I got my two-tone
ridiculous.
Guinness. I have my black. I have a Datejust 41, and I have a Milgauss. What could I possibly need?
I'll tell you, you might be able to get rid of a couple of pieces. I know it's hard because all those Rolexes, they're all amazing. Like 5 Rolexes,
but they're all different though too.
Yeah,
That's so that's I don't have any dupes, and it's not like I have
Yeah.
I got buddies that have a sub and a sub date, and then a 5-digit sub. It's like, dude, diversify a little. What do you need 4 Submariners for?
Well, it's like me with the Submariner, and then I got a green bezel Submariner. What the fuck?
You still have the Kermit
That's why
and the sub?
But that's why I'm not even touching it. I'm not wearing it.
Yeah,
It's
don't
just
put any
in the
more marks
box.
on that.
Yeah. The thing is, I kind of
You
got
got it
lucky.
at the AD though, right?
I did. Yeah.
You're not gonna lose.
They're
on
all
that.
above retail. Yeah. So I could sell. And actually, because I waited, now the prices it kind of went back up a little bit on those subs, on the stuff, because of the tariffs.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad that I waited. I didn't sell in the summer. I might be able to get a little bit more now that we're on the other side. But yeah, I think in the next couple of weeks, or months before the new year, I'm definitely either selling stuff, or should I get the solid gold dancer? What do you think, Mickey? Or is that going to be
you
way too
absolutely
much?
should if you sell a lot of watches. You can't keep $12,000 worth of in the cheap box, and then 80 whatever you have in the good watches, and then buy it. That's crazy.
Yeah, could this be my I'm trying to build like an exit collection, like power exit collection.
No, I mean, I think when I see like an older guy, like really older than me, and he's been wearing that. I know somebody I'm thinking of when I tell this story. He's wearing a Rolex President, and it's only like the 36, I think, because they didn't make the 40. He's worn it like literally for like 40 years. And it's just so cool to know that guy has had that watch on his wrist through everything that he's done, from like the birth of his children to he just wears it everywhere. I've never not seen this guy in 12 years not wear this solid gold date. And that there is something to be said for that. It's also cool that your kids and stuff will know that's Dad's watch. Right now, I think my son will be pretty confused. He knows which ones I like, but I'm not really known for
one watch.
That one watch,
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said, you got a couple of but you know what? Look, the cool thing about these Rolexes is that you can pretty much will be able to sell them anytime for anything.
Dude. And I'm not saying I'll make this, but I put them in Chrono 24. I put in the real price I paid for them, and then it tells me over the years, like a couple of years ago, obviously I was up a lot more. But right now, if I believe based on what I paid and what Chrono 24 says the rate they're going for, and I know that's high, so I don't think I'm going to get all of that. I'm up like $42,000 supposedly, because like I bought my Milgauss for $6,000, new box and papers. I bought my Datejust 41 in 2018, and it was I think they were only like 8,900 back then, and I got an 8% discount. Like, so it's a used HS 41, but people are still paying 10 grand. I'm still gonna make a couple grand on it,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. No, there's still listen, there's still just all out Rolex only collectors who just collect all kinds of stuff. We're a little bit in this watch community where maybe we know a little bit too much about watches, but there's just general people out there, some business owners who are just who are not like, they're not even talking about watches. They like watches, they like the Rolex, and they just keep buying them, just keep adding and adding. They don't really care.
Lucky Bastard just said that sums it up.
Mm.
I think that's what we're doing. We're all looking for that. We're in that hunt, and so we're just going through watches. And maybe you're looking for the final Hamilton or the final Oris. You don't have to be looking for the final solid gold dancer, but we're all going through watches over the years. But here's the thing about a solid gold dancer. Like for example, today I had a pair of checkered slip-on beat up Vans. I had a pair of Vans on, a black T-shirt, and a pair of old jeans. So I didn't want to walk around with a two-tone Rolex. Like, so I could have, but so I threw the black on. So that's the one thing about a solid gold dancer. Once you commit to it, you better not just want to walk around. I guess you can walk around in flip-flops and stuff, but
I would like to.
Yeah, I guess that is a flex in its own way, but I don't know.
I think I like it to do that for the ironic reasons, because it's just.
Well, my joke is, and my family knows this because I don't make a lot of money, but I think it was my daughter, because she's more fashion. She's like, it seems like the better you do, the more of a bum you like. I think she said the word bum. Or she said hobo. I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything to prove, but I want to be comfortable. But I also have friends that wear the Brooks Brothers shirt and that little pullover zipper sweater that the golfer type wears, and they wear the crease khakis, and I just walk in with like some joggers on. Like, we're all going to dinner together, and they're dressed like they're going to be on some GQ magazine. I'm like, we're not going to a fancy place, and I just walk in being me. But some people can't do that. I have friends that look like they're always going to a business meeting. I'm like, dude, I don't know. To each his own, but
yeah, look, to do that stuff, to feel comfortable and dress up like that, you need extra help, I think, right? Because I don't want to spend all that time, organizing the closet, making sure that all the clothing is good. Because you need like you basically need somebody like dry cleaner, somebody who does your laundry for you. Because I wouldn't want to.
Well, all that stuff's getting dry cleaned. Yeah, you're not throwing it in the dryer.
But like also like managed. You figure out your like outfits, your sets, and then you make sure all that stuff gets cleaned on time. Like, you got a schedule. You don't have to think about it, because that stuff is very sensitive, and you have to be working with people that know what they're doing, and they could do your laundry for you professionally, right?
Yeah.
But it's just so much money to spend on that. Like, why would I want to? Who cares? And most people, they don't really care. I understand if I was working some CEO, but then look at Elon Musk. He doesn't fucking dress up.
No, he's got black T-shirts that are too tight. I have to walk away for 30 seconds. Hold on.
Okay. Does that crown, guys? Let me know in the chat. Does that crown look like it's polished out a little bit too much, or am I crazy? Let's see here, because that looks polished, and the left side here of the clasp looks like it's bent outwards a little bit. Let me know what you think. Does that look polished? Because I'm not 100% sure. It gives me a second thoughts. Hey, Z-Man Tim, put your Rolexes through the Blaken process. I was actually thinking about that. I was really considering it. It was close. I even said, listen, if we do like a fundraiser, I would actually get my watch modified, but I'm not like spending. I don't have money to spend right now. It's expensive. It's thousands. It costs thousands of dollars, and I'm not looking to blow cash.
Hey, what happened? What happened to VC, man? I remember when VC is all we could talk about, and it seems like no one talks about the overseas and any of that anymore. I got pretty close to thinking that I had a buddy that had the overseas, and I loved how it came with the rubber strap. It came with like 3 straps or 2 straps and a bracelet or something.
Mhm.
I got close, and then I didn't. Now I'm over it, but
They're still good. Let's
they're
check
great.
here collectors. Let's see if they have overseas. Let's see, Vacheron Constantin. Yep, here we go. Yep, they have one right here. Ooh, expensive. For 51,000. It comes with, look at this. It comes with a leather
Yeah.
strap, rubber
He wore
strap.
his on. He had his on the rubber, and I just liked the look of it a lot, man.
What do you think? Would this be a better solid gold dancer than the Submariner or the Submariner? Like, should I go for this one?
Well, this is thin too, right? Are these?
It's about the same size, I would say, as a sub. It's 41 mil case, and actually, it's not like thin. It's not thin. No, I wouldn't say that. It's not ultra thin. The perpetual calendar is actually thinner.
Yeah, Wishrockaholic said VC hype is dead. And I guess that's what we're saying. We know it's a Dave H. Nope, not this.
Yeah, not this one.
I'm sure. I wasn't saying they weren't still great watches. That they're not still. I guess they're part of the big 3, but it just seems like I don't hear really people talking about them much anymore.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not spending $27,000 on a stainless steel one. I assure you that. So
Yeah.
I guess they're holding their value.
Yeah, you see, it's good. And this is the old gen model. The new model has slightly better quick change strap system. They've upgraded it since.
See, no, just I'm not trying to be controversial, but just like I could care less about an in-house movement and like a 89-hour power reserve. If I'm wearing my watches, 48 hours is I don't care, whatever. And just like this quick change strap stuff, I could care less. It would not make me buy a watch one way or the other. If it came with it, I'd be like, great. But like all that is just a way to suck you into thinking you got to buy 9 straps and constantly be changing your strap. I mean, how many times are you changing your strap? Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I could care
If
less.
this was one and only watch you had, right? This could be a great way to do it, though, with all kinds of different straps. It's a great way to live, actually. Think about it. You can have a little pouch with all of your different straps and just one watch. And then you imagine traveling. You just go anywhere you go, you just bring your straps with you. And then something comes up. Oh, we're going to some kind of an evening. Boom, you change the strap for a special occasion.
Yeah.
Going to the beach. Boom, rubber strap. It could be.
Yeah, I guess they do give you 2 straps and a bracelet, so that's fair. That's fair. I just know that when people talk about this quick change strap, I'm just like, I don't care. It's just me.
I think if a millionaire came to me and said, Timmy, I want to buy one watch for the rest of my life. It has to be able to do everything. It has to be a top brand, and I don't want to play games. I would say, here, this is a perfect piece.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Right?
Yeah, it's pretty versatile. That's the word I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's above Rolex. Especially from Vacheron. This is a really classy brand. Here's the thing. You see, the Vacheron collectors, they don't engage in this online forums. They don't talk watches. They just buy their watches and then they go and they drive their Porsches, their whatever,
Their
right?
Lambos.
Yeah, they go to clubs, social events. They don't like contemplate watches like we do. But I think this is a great way to go. One and done watch.
So I don't go back to the dial. I don't really like the dial on this.
I don't like the dial on this one. It's got a great dial. Here,
Yeah, I don't need all that.
It's got a date. and a GMT.
Yeah, I just something about that's the date at 6. It's just too big. I don't know. I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it's
It's
wonderful.
it's that 31-1. See, it's got the 31-1 problem, right? It's got
Oh, Mark the
31.
Shark. I had this watch. It was a dog, way too thick, and not in a great way. Not great in any way.
I don't think it's that thick. It's not thin. I'll tell you that for sure. This is not a thin watch. Actually, let's do this. Let's pull up a Tim Mosso video. Let's see. I think this is a great watch, to be honest. It's all right.
It looks pretty chunky, monkey.
Yeah, you see, it's got this polished area over here. See, if that wasn't there, and the bezel just was on top of the steel, it would be a lot thinner. But let's see how it looks on the wrist. Hold on, where is the wrist? Look, here we go. This is on Tim Mosso's wrist. You see it?
He's got a 6 1/3 inch wrist.
Yeah, that looks fine on his wrist. It looks okay. I think he can pull it off. And but most people
Stop,
got big.
stop trying to spend my money, Tim.
No. You don't need this watch.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
This is not because the thing is, this is for someone who's just got one watch. All right.
Yeah.
If they want this as their last watch, maybe they can add a Calatrava type of watch to this to wear for funerals and weddings.
Wow, the chat's going off. David H said it. Too thick, not comfortable. Rolex wins when it comes to bracelets. Just don't like the overseas on the wrist. Mark the Shark, the bracelet is a hair puller too. So I don't know.
Ouch. Yeah, I heard that.
Well, Mark the Shark didn't know that if you get this watch, you have to have your body shaved. You can't actually have any hair on your body if you own this watch. You have to be one of those guys.
That's right. Right. You gotta get the Brazilian wax on your wrist. But yeah, okay. Fair enough. The community has spoken. I think they're going to continue to improve this model because let's see it. Yeah, this is the last gen model here.
I'd be more likely if I wanted to, if I really just had some money burning a hole in my pocket to buy just the regular overseas and wear it on a rubber strap.
Regular overseas?
Yeah, just the non-dual time.
Oh yeah, just three-hander?
Yeah, three-hander, yeah.
Yeah, those are very cool. Or what about the new 222? Did you see the new steel 222?
I haven't seen the new. I remember falling in love with the solid gold one when Cars showed it the day he picked it up on your stream.
The gold one.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's when allegedly I broke the watch, the other one, the Patek 5980. Allegedly. I didn't, but it was kind of, it stopped working. It didn't work when I tried to run the chronograph. It wasn't.
Oh,
it
is this
wasn't
the new
working
one? It looks like an old one.
No, that's the new one actually.
Wow, it looks vintagey.
Yeah.
That the bezel looks like what I remember seeing, the ones from like this watch has been out there a while, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like a year now.
Now, how long has the overseas been out in general?
About 3 years.
Oh, I thought it was like a heritage model. I remember seeing vintage ones.
They do have these. Yeah, this was 1978, 1976.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So when you see the old ones, they're much they remind me more like this, that bezel.
Yeah, this is almost a 1-for-1 recreation of the old one.
Oh, well, see, I know something sometimes. That's what it reminds me of. I thought it was a vintage one.
Yeah.
Although, man, that bracelet looks wide on at the case.
Yeah, but look how it tapers.
Yeah.
It tapers almost as much as the Speedmaster bracelet. Speedy, but the Speedy bracelet doesn't go that wide, but it does taper nicely. I actually tried this watch on. Let me see here in Paris. Let me see here. It's great. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah, actually looks kind of small. Here we go. Let me show you.
What's the MSRP on this?
30,000. Look at that. What do you think? That's on my wrist. It looks vintage because
Yeah.
of the size, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks great on your wrist. Not sure I like that integrated brace. I guess I never really looked at it from the top like that, and I only ever saw my buddies on a rubber strap.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't spend 30. I wouldn't spend 30K for it.
It's actually compared to the competition, I would say it's fairly reasonable deal. There you can see it next to Daytona, right? Yeah, as you can see, it's like a 37 mil watch actually.
Oh, okay.
I think they advertised at 37 or 38. Yeah. See? It's very small. Actually really nice. Very comfortable on the wrist, the way they've done the bracelet, but it's so delicate, bro. It is one of the most
Yeah,
delicate.
I'm sure it's kind of like any watch. When you see it zoomed in and macro photos, you got to see it in person. I'm sure it's a lot more delicate looking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's so thin. The bracelet is so thin, dude.
I think Mike Lewis should buy this instead of a Panerai.
He might be able to get this at retail, to be honest. You know? Let me see here. April 8th. That's when I saw it. April 8th. I have a video. Oh yeah, here I have a little video.
Well, yeah, I like that it's 38 or 37, whatever, because how that bracelet extends and carries it across the wrist. If it was like a 40 or a 41, then that
Mhm.
bracelet would make it just look like it was off the charts big, you know?
Yeah. Look at that.
What is that? Is that the Maltese cross? What is the cross they use? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
like-
Maltese cross. You got it.
all right, I'll pick one up tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't think it's that easy still to get these.
No, I'm sure it's impossible.
Yeah. But I think they're a lot more open-minded than like getting uh, a jumbo or a Nautilus or one of those from Paddock. I think, in fact, I think it might be possible. There's not actually a big wait list, believe it or not, for these. It's not popular at all. Even though quite a few celebrities we're seeing wearing it, I don't know. There's just no
What
hype.
is the retail on it?
It's like 30,000. You know, 30 grand.
Because
Here,
they're
let me.
selling for 52, 58 on Chrono 24. I know Chrono 24 prices aren't real, but
Yeah. Well, there you go. You see, it? So they're going above retail, I guess. Um, but are they selling? Is there a way to see on Chrono 24 how much they sold for? There's the
um,
movement you can see. It. Beautiful finish.
no, but I think watch charts. Hey, watch charts will show like they show that chart where they have the red dot and the green dot or whatever that shows sold and not sold.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I don't even think there's enough of these kind of moving around to have accurate data.
So retail price 33, market price according to oh, this is interesting. Watch Charts has the new 222 is a retail of 33 and the market price of 54. For the 222 Historiques solid gold, the retail price is 77. The market price is 65.
Oh, it dropped. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Kind of the gold is very expensive.
Yeah, there's none that shows sold. No, there's one that's sold, and it was for 53. That's the only one.
53 for a steel one.
Yeah.
Wow, somebody actually bought it for 53. Okay, good on them. Okay, so maybe they went up in price, I guess, since I guess the tariffs and stuff.
Yeah,
It's now 33,000. All right, cool.
Anybody in the chat watching the Georgia Florida game?
Oh yeah, I heard there was a game going on. Asking north of 50K.
I think
that's
I think Brad Pitt did wear a gold 222. I think.
Yep. He was one of the, I guess, ambassadors. Maybe they gave him for free, or I don't even know how they. What was stuff? It was never reported really. Probably something to do with Vacheron. I bet they paid to have him wear it.
With it.
Yeah. So that, because it's like this is the new world of social media marketing. They market to watch people by having celebrities be caught somewhere in the wild,
right,
with a wristwatch on. They pretend like, oh wow, did you see? He was spotted rocking this blank watch at the U.S. Open. Such and such celebrity. And it works because it looks like it's not a tradition. It doesn't look like an ad. It's just, you think, oh, it's just a celebrity just wearing watch, just because whatever, for their own reason, because they wanted to wear it, right? But a lot of it is marketing. It's the new world. You don't know what is real, what is fake. Basil Bezos says the winners of Florida Georgia plays the Jaguars. There you go.
It's a big game. They're in Jacksonville, Florida. They do this every year. Neither of them are from Jacksonville, obviously, so they do it in a stadium that's not home for either team. So it's a big party in Jacksonville right now.
Oh,
because like 200,000 college kids go to Jacksonville. Oh, hey, Kojak.
Hey, I've been to Jacksonville once. Hey, Red Shovel. Red Shovel.
We just going downstairs to the Lanesborough Cigar Lounge. Yeah. We want to know where to send the bill to.
Yeah.
We need someone to send the bill. Yeah, Tim, you'll cover it, won't you?
Yeah. Email it to.
You got that refund. You can afford it. You got the refund. You can pay for it.
Yeah, email it to oneeyedgrifter@gmail.com. Guys, I couldn't even get $50 super chat for Brenny to come on and tell us about 3 watches that he sold. Brenny,
I wouldn't read anything into that.
Yeah, Brenny moved 3 of his pieces. We can't get a super chat to get it to talk about it. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard, guys.
Yeah.
The show is dead. Yo, Manny. That's my biggest regret, that I didn't get to, hang out with you again at the Duke's bar.
No worries. We'll Dubai. We still have Dubai coming up.
Excellent. Yeah, Dubai, I'm definitely going.
That's if he goes. That's if he
have
goes.
A lot of fun.
Are you ready for my quick review of Watch Pro 2025?
Can I do it for you?
Yes. Let's see. Let's get everybody's reaction to Watch Pro. Let's get...
It's a really long review. It's dead. It's dead. It's done.
4 days in December.
Yeah, Phil called it at 4:21 p.m.
Yeah.
Cause of death? Lack of interest.
Lack of interest.
Lack of interest.
And participation.
And lack of participation.
Oh, no.
We had Andrew. I mean, we didn't go today because we couldn't be bothered. they had Andrew McCutcheon do a lecture to a group of 15 people, and I think half of that was staff. So it's dead.
Shit! Why was Andrew McCutcheon even there? He's got his own Time and Tide, shows that are extremely successful.
I don't know, but it was not good. And I mean, Cheeky Winders. He sort of turned up and he sort of like took one look. He spent 1 minute doing the circle.
Yeah.
He did it twice actually in 1 minute because that's how small it is. And he went like, "I'm off."
I heard there was 10 people there. Somebody in the chat. I can't remember.
15 people there.
15 people.
The thing is, they achieved their goal of selling tickets, VIP tickets. They sold one ticket for £120
To some idiot.
So to some idiot called Miami Manny. I don't know.
Yes.
They were high-fiving. They were high-fiving each other, saying, "We sold one. We sold one. That's it. That's it. We broke it even. We're making money."
That's right. That's right.
Oh Manny, no.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Well, at least did they treat you like a VIP? Did you get any goodies?
No. Tell them about what you asked. About the difference between the media ticket and the VIP ticket. What did they tell you?
No, I got a VIP ticket.
No. But we asked the blue ticket versus the gold ticket.
Yes.
Right, and they said, well,
nothing. There's no.
They said, can we get drinks for the blue ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we come back tomorrow?
Yeah.
So what about the gold ticket? The same.
Yeah. But that will cost you £120.
£120.
You mug. You mug.
A disaster.
It was a disaster. I mean, to be fair though, they did treat him like royalty. If by royalty they mean Andrew, formerly Prince. The wine that we had was
apple cider.
It was apple cider that had gone off.
Wow.
It was disastrous.
Why couldn't they bring out something good? Since just to show some love to the people who did turn out. You got to treat these people even better. Okay, turnout was low. You gotta treat these people like kings at least. Come on. Unbelievable. Hey, Billy,
awful.
For the $5.
Yep. How close are we to the target to get Brenny on?
We're still $50 away.
You're still $50.
I think he called it a night. I think he left because.
Oh no! Okay, that's a shame.
It was hours ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I sold 3 watches today as well.
What? What did you sell?
That's gonna be for another day. Another day.
Okay.
I don't see if Brenny has to if Brenny can command fees for $50. Surely this is worth something.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask for $1,000.
No, save your money. Save your money.
Let's show some love for Kojak. Come on, guys.
There's no love.
There's no love. There's no more love left. It's hard. Everybody's struggling. I get it. It is what it is. Listen, man. We tried. Brandy tried to help out, but
yeah.
By the way, I would love to send a formal apology to Cheeky Winders. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Last time he showed up, he got a gold C-Master for his wife. This time showed up, it was a dud. But you never know. That's the thing. You never know with these shows.
So
I think it was a good call for me not to go, right?
Well, no, it would have been the focus would have been that's just spending some time together and enjoying each other's company and getting you to pay for the bill. That was really, you shirked your responsibilities. there, my friend.
I don't have the money, guys. I honestly, I don't have. I wish I could be there with you guys drinking and smoking cigars, but I've got nothing to celebrate. I gotta get a job. I gotta get a job.
Super chat, spend money now.
Are you too dehydrated?
So
Yeah.
I have to say that helps.
It's been a weird few days.
10 hours.
We've had a bit of it.
It's been fun, but the watch crew, that's it. It's there. It's had it. It's gone. Gone.
Yeah. The coroner's report is going to say
Dead on arrival.
dead on arrival. Still.
It didn't even really start.
You know what it could have done with is like Frankenstein to bring some life into the monster that is Watch Pro Salon. It was an absolute disaster. It was night and day difference between this year and last year.
I wouldn't come back. That's it. Like,
No, that's it. Done. So if they were sort of like, if their aim was to cancel Watch Pro 7, congratulations, you achieved it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can hear you.
I mean, there were like less than a dozen exhibitors. Three of which were watch related. One was jewelry, one was watch straps, one was like watch boxes. That's like 25% of the exhibitors there don't actually don't actually showcase watches.
The big thing, as a smoker, you have to make sure that you're not actually 18. So it's just, so that's the thing you have to eliminate, that you're not actually looking. I think it was cigars.
Jack.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys had fun.
Well, we found alternative ways to enjoy London.
Were you able to talk to any of the higher ups at the Watch Pro? You know, like the people in charge, ask them some questions about why it's so bad. Like what has happened? Is it because the London Watch Show basically took all the oxygen out? Are there too many watch events? Are people getting burnt out on watch events? What do you think? Because it used to be there was 2 watch shows per year. Now
no, I didn't speak to any officials, but that I don't know how they're going to come back from this.
No, that's it.
I don't think.
Nail in the coffin. Yeah. Do you think should Time and Tide buy out Watch Pro?
Nothing wrong. So I can't hear the question.
Should Time and Tide buy out Watch Pro?
Well, it would probably cost them about £5 to buy out. Should Time and Tide buy out Watch Pro?
It's cheap.
It's cheap. It's cheap. Yeah.
I think they could, right? And then then Time and Tide, they could just have their articles published in the Watch Pro, and be the owner of that brand. Because if Time and Tide was the promoter for the Watch Pro, they could have had a much bigger turnout.
Yeah.
At least Time and Tide has fans.
I can't imagine there be any coincidence with the fact that Lucy no longer is involved with Watch Pro. I don't think that's controversial to say that.
No, it's not, no, because it's true. She stole the leads.
She did steal
the leads.
Yeah.
Where did she go?
London Watch Week.
London Watch Week.
London Watch Week. You know, when you compare that to London Watch Week, that was fun. Bit of variety. But it is what it is.
Cheeky Winders in the chat. He says, Tim, even you couldn't lift that shit show. No need to apologize. Catch you next time.
Yep. Yeah, so it was like, people, I feel sorry for anyone that paid £120 for a ticket. Manny.
Keep rubbing it in. Keep rubbing it in.
At 10 p.m. our time.
What can you have done with
right here, Timmy, just for you?
I tend to watch them on brief things.
Here, Timmy,
the Trinidad. And Manny, where's my apology?
No.
Here it is.
Oh, thank you, Kojak.
Yeah.
So what was the espresso machine the highlight of the show or what?
There was no
espresso machine.
There was no espresso machine.
No.
Oh my god.
There was nothing. Remember last year they had canapes, they had cocktails and drinks throughout the day. We waited until 5 p.m. to get water. 19. It was worse than, maybe not as bad as 19 crimes, but pretty close to 19 crimes. It was brutal.
Would you?
And
would you
we all ditched the wine. We all ditched the one that had a mocktail instead, didn't we? It was like a Moscow Mule, a non-alcoholic Moscow Mule. It was very nice. And then we got the hell out of there and went somewhere else. So anyway,
was this event proof that time does slow down when you're bored? What do you think?
on the scale of time, where is Daniel Katz telling a joke? Is that faster or slower? I don't know, which one is it?
But have you met anyone there besides Cheeky Winders and David?
Well, there's a UK importer for Bezinger, Hebring, and Kadoke.
Yeah. For Kadoke.
So they had the Kadoke number 3 there. They had Hebrings, and they had the Bezinger.
That's pretty cool. Those are some decent.
That was really nice.
What'd you guys talk about? Did he give you guys any cool information? Did you guys learn anything cool?
Well, you know, like Bezinger is sort of like reggae influenced design. This sorry. This guy who's the importer grew up very close to where George Daniels was, but they didn't cross paths. So yeah, it's interesting to hear the story behind Hebring and Bezinger and Kadoke and how they, you know, like if they got an issue, he gives them suggestions on how to sort of sort issues out and stuff like that. Really sort of, and obviously they're more on the AHCI side of things as opposed to sort of more mainstream. I mean, Kadoke makes and sells 250 watches a year. You know, it's not, and they get sold out all the time. So it was nice to see them in person. Anyway.
Yeah. PG is a collector of Kadokes. He had like 3, and I had a chance to handle a few of them in person. They're actually really good quality watches. Kind of a budget independent.
What's up? I'm gonna hand you to.
Okay. Hey, Red, give us a review of the Watch Pro.
It was completely shit. It was bollocks. It was possibly the worst show I've ever been to. It made the BQ shows look amazing.
The show, you would say that the show at the BQ Maze was better than this.
The show at the BQ Maze was better because there was at least something like this. There was at least somewhere like to sit down at BQ.
Okay.
There wasn't even one seat to sit down.
Oh man, I remember we used to, you know, that in the old hotel, you know, with the toilets that clean, you know, that have the sprayer. That old place had a lot of places to lounge around, the little couches, sitting areas.
All it was like a circle of people walking around just looking angry. So that's what it was. Because they were angry and bored.
It seems
there was nothing happening. So
what do you think? Why do you think is this bad? Who's to blame? Is it the market? Is it the promoters? Is it? Who do you blame for?
I think the fact that Lucy, one of the organizers, has left, and just the general market downturn. And
Can say hello as well.
All right, okay. I just think that's the reason. It's not going to bounce back from it. I think London Watch Week is going to be the show now for London.
That's perfect. Thank you.
We have one of your fans here, Tim, so he wants to say hello. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we got a fan of the show. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up with me, right?
Hello. Please introduce yourself to the watch community.
Hey, Timmy, man. Dave.
Dave, sorry that I didn't make it there, but as you can see, I think I've actually dodged the bullet. Right?
Yeah, no. To be fair, I've come to a watch show I didn't even go to, so yeah, I don't know what happened on the Friday. Like,
Good.
Yeah.
I told you it's not really about the show. It's about the people, about meeting Kojak, Red Shovel, Manny, who came out all the way from Miami. You guys had fun. What do you think about the boys?
it's been a good night, man. Like we been out since kind of lunchtime. Alex been a very gracious host. So no, it's lovely, and we're having a lovely nightcap, cigar, and final drink here tonight. So it's been great. It's been a great day. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about what watch you're wearing, by the way.
Oh, so yeah. I've shown the guys now. I'm wearing. I don't know what is the best way to kind of show this.
Yeah, you just raise it up like this in front of you.
Let me see. So there, good.
Oh, whoa! A jumbo. Is that a 15202?
No, 16202. You've a good eye, Timmy.
What? That's a 16202. Let's go. Dude, that's a dream watch of mine.
But I was telling the guys, like, literally was given that for my wedding this year. So I actually bought it in January and then left it in the safe till May. So I wore it for the first day on the wedding day.
Beautiful. I love that.
I like it, man.
Keeper watch for life. It's the greatest AP watch that they've ever made. And it's the only one that I would like to get. They have all these variants now. Who cares? That's the best one right there. And what a special way to do it. Leaving it in the bank, save it for the special occasion, commemorate the moment. Dude, I love it. That's brilliant. More people should like use this as an example, like how to make watches more special to them.
For me, it was tough to do, but I felt, in like 5-10 years, I'm going to be happy I waited till that day. So it's in all the wedding photos and all that. It's nice, man.
Hell yeah. How did the boys react to the watch when they saw it?
That was cool because, like, I know Miami Manny's obviously started kind of dealing with AP now, so it was cool to be able to kind of show him because I know he's kind of super interested in getting it at some stage. So no, it's lovely. Like for me, it's that's a good thing about these things. You can kind of meet up and kind of try each other's watches and see stuff you've never kind of seen before. So no, it's been super nice, man.
Yeah. Now I regret not coming to the Watch Pro because I would have loved to see that watch in person. Actually, get a chance to come swipe it.
It's good, man. But for me, it's. I'm very happy that the SA kind of sorted me out. For me, it's I know AP get a lot of kind of bad rep, but honestly, I've had the best experience out of all the brands with them. So for me, I think you can get lucky or unlucky with kind of who you're kind of linked with in the store, and thankfully sometimes it works out.
I think it has to do a lot with also the relationship and the reason why you get the watch. Did you tell your sales associate that you were hoping to get this watch to be your wedding watch? Is that something?
Oh, absolutely. Like literally said it, and he was kind of explaining to me the way it works there is they kind of get for, I don't know if it was for all, London or for all of the UK, it's literally one per every 2 months. So he said that he would put me forward for literally the 5 months and just see what he could do. And yeah, just that's how it works. So he says he doesn't get to decide, he just gets to pick one customer to kind of put forward for it. So because it was the wedding, he was willing to put me forward for it.
That's awesome. Congrats again. What a beautiful piece to get from the AD. Tell us a little bit about how long have you been watching the shows? What's your favorite part? What should we do? What can we improve as well?
Yeah, I don't know. So I've been watching a decent amount. Certainly before, I don't know, the infamous split. So I remember pre that anyway.
There's so many of those.
So it's certainly not back in like Archie days. Like whenever that gets brought up, I don't know what people are referencing. But no, for me it's lovely. Like I I would probably have a greater interest when it's kind of talking about kind of Patek and Vacheron and kind of that level. But like for me, I just appreciate kind of seeing new releases and seeing you guys discuss it and bringing up different elements that maybe I wouldn't have considered. So like I've just considered it a pure education. You know, I would have kind of gone through probably a natural progression of going from kind of Tudor to Rolex, then onto AP, and I feel you know, the opinions and education I've got from the show have kind of definitely led me kind of correct on that and have kind of allowed me to not make too many mistakes when you're new to a hobby.
That's what I like to hear, right? That's what we try to do: educate, expose people to as many watches as possible. Sure, we talk a lot about all kinds of garbage. And today we were talking about Vacheron. We got back to some other stuff. I'm gonna be doing finally these big moves, but yeah, it's good to hear that you're enjoying the wristwatch education, and we tried to keep it fun.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like for me, like because I had originally planned to go to Watches and Wonders in April, but it was too close to the wedding, and I felt I was trying to squeeze too many things in at the one time. So I kind of had said the next time something's happening in Europe, I need to kind of make the effort. So now I've been super happy with today, and just hope I get to catch you on the next one then.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. We tried to catch up in the past, even in Ireland. But that thing blew up. You know, it's all kinds of stuff. But tell us what you're drinking, and are you joining for a cigar with the boys?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be a big cigar. Like I'd say I've had 3 in my entire life, but so no idea what I'm having. So I'm having this, if that means anything to anyone. No idea what that is, but it's nice.
Yeah.
And then for me, after dinner, I like port, so I'm having a little glass of port.
Okay, a nice glass of port. You guys went to Chiconi's or some other place?
So I met the lads there, but they were literally just finished at that stage. So we kind of walked around Bond Street and that, and then Alex, the great host, has brought us to a few different kind of cocktail places. That's been great. Like,
oh, that's cool. Kojak, Alex, who knows about all the best places around London.
like for me, no, like I'm not a martini drinker at all, but the martini we had today was incredible. Like
the best stuff.
That's crazy. Like.
Yeah, he's true knowledge of wisdom, fountain of wisdom. But he's gonna have to issue a correction, which we're gonna get to it later. I'll have him
correction on what?
We've got he's made a mistake regarding one thing, and yeah, we'll have a conversation with him about that. But so you're enjoying yourself. If you do you have any questions for us? Give us a comment here on the watch community. How can we make the show better?
Oh, but for me, it's like I think you just want to keep kind of pushing to get as many kind of differing opinions and opposing opinions that you can. For me, I think debate and all is nice. That I don't think you need to get kind of too personal about opinions and stuff like that. So for me, it's that you just want people with different opinions and just kind of sharing them and trying to see if people disagree or don't agree. That's fine. But like I think it's nice when people have very different views. So. Yeah, like for me, that I think it's nice, and you just want to keep kind of going to events and just trying to get more and more participants to the show.
Okay, very cool. Yes, I'll can definitely do that. Do more of that. We just gotta keep going. I guess.
For sure, I know. I can only imagine how difficult it is, how much effort you have to be putting in to go to these things. So I'm not saying it's easy in that sense, but I feel you just gotta keep going. And for me, I feel you're going in the right direction, and it's growing nicely.
I asked the other guys a little bit about this, but what's your feeling right now on the current state of watch scene? Is it too much hype or just not enough energy? What's your take on what's going on?
I'm sorry, on the watch which?
On the state of the watch scene, like what's going on the watch scene right now? Is it too much hype or is it not enough energy? Like, what's your take?
Like in terms of your particular show, or just in general?
No, just in general on the just general watch game. Like, what's your take on the current state of a watch game? Maybe that's a better way.
I still find it interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
My interest hasn't diminished. Like I think you're still getting pretty cool independence. Like for me, the most interesting thing recently is Vacheron. I think that's a very cool, unique watch. I know there's a bit of controversy about the pricing of the second watch, but I find it interesting. I think it's a nice kind of breath of fresh air. It's a very different type of model than I've kind of been used to. So, like for me, it's all good. I'm looking forward to AP being at Watches and Wonders next year. What kind of knock-on effect there's going to be for that? Are they going to do the releases a bit different next year? So for me, I'm still finding an interest in the hobby. Nothing's changed on my end.
You know what? Thank you for bringing up Vacheron. I think that guy has created a perfect watch brand. Okay, because he worked for Breguet for 10 years. Breitling. What am I saying? So B. Breitling. He worked for 10 years for Breitling. He got a lot of experience on how to develop a collection. Then when he left, he has a blueprint on how to create a strategy for a perfect watch brand. So I think this is going to be a killer brand. I think Vacheron might be as big as Vacheron, if not bigger.
Well, like he's very charismatic and very passionate. Like I actually met him at Geneva Watch Days. So you can see the passion's there when he's explaining what he's trying to do with the brand. Like even before Breitling, he worked for a few of the German car companies. I can't remember which ones. I think he worked for BMW for a bit and stuff. So he's been in product design basically his whole career. And for me, it's a very small team. You can understand, but yeah, if he actually accomplishes a brand new watch every year, it's going to be some company in a few years' time. Like.
Oh yeah.
So I suppose that's been the most interesting thing I've kind of seen in terms of not the mainstream. So that's a watch brand I'm kind of following and just interested to see how they grow. So I know they're going to be releasing another watch next year, probably Geneva Watch Days again. So I'm just curious to see. And I think they weren't eligible to put their new watch up for GPHG this year because they didn't have the working model yet. So again, next year going into that award, I'm kind of curious what the reaction's going to be. So it's a lovely watch in person though, the new release. It is gorgeous. Like
it's mind-boggling the way going from that really simple design in the first watch to the boom calendar with a retrograde date and just a big hour.
The bunch of case back every day, and it's lovely. Like,
yeah, it's like Patek. You would expect stuff like this from Patek. In fact, Patek makes a perpetual calendar that sort of reminds me of that Vacheron, but it's very traditional. Whereas this Vacheron, it's very modern.
Exactly, and like it's just sits lovely on the wrist. Like I got to try it on, and yeah, like. He's trying to say it's a thick watch, and I think it's like fucking 10 millimeters. So like it's I think he's just comparing it to the Mirage, but it's lovely. Like
the 6 with Watch Brian.
Oh, Watch Brian. Okay.
Watch Brian. What happened?
Is that breaking news there? Do you want to jump on? No.
She wouldn't be happy.
Look, I don't want to keep you too long. Maybe you can come back on the show in the future. We can get to know you a little bit more. Before I let you go, I just have one final question here. What got you into watches? Was it like a person, some story you heard, or some watch that really hooked you in?
It's hard to remember. I know getting to your streams was definitely a recommendation from Mushin O'Malley.
Oh, okay.
That
Shout out to
I would have
Oshin.
heard
Yes.
him kind of, so like that would have been back in the day, and definitely kind of ended up gravitating towards your content a bit more. It's hard to know. I assumed Algo picked me up at some point during COVID, but like I can't really remember what. Actually, sorry. I assume. Yeah. If I'm trying to think back, what really would have sparked the interest is one of my friends got a Submariner. And I think once you see that, it's something that you just never would have thought about, and you're like, huh. And then you start talking to him about it, and then it's just that little spark of interest, and it can turn into something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. Submariner is a great watch. It's the watch. It's the first like proper luxury watch that I own, and I remember like holding it and understanding like what a like perfectly crafted piece of engineering actually feels like, because once you handle Rolex, you go, whoa, the Submariner is just built on such a higher level than almost any other watch brand that I've handled until even Tag Heuer seemed like a piece of garbage when I handled the Submariner, because it had glued on hour markers. Like, that's embarrassing. And then you handle Submariner, you go, whoa, this is just completely different level.
I feel like that's what I definitely struggled with. Having like my first watch purchase would have been a Tudor, but I think once you compare wearing like a Tudor to like a Submariner or even a Yachtmaster for the full day, you genuinely feel a difference in the comfort. In fact, it's difficult to look back. Like
in fact, Private Gentleman, he was a big Tudor promoter. He has multiple Tudors, and then finally he got an opportunity to get a Rolex. Unfortunately, he returned it because something was not like, it wasn't fitting him right. But he said the experience he had wearing it and just like holding it and just feeling it, he's like, yeah, it's built on the next level. He's like, yeah, it's better. Just somehow you would think that the Tudor, and look, the Tudors have they've gotten a lot better since the days of older, the early Black Bays, the really thick ones, right?
Yeah.
Compared to the new ones with the micro adjustment, with the new.
Oh yeah, like mine has a Black Bay on at the moment, and the proportions are way nicer for sure than they used to be.
Yeah, they've done a lot of improvements, but it's still it's great watch to wear to London. If you're not on the trip, if you're not sure what's gonna happen, Tudor is always great. The Black Bay 58, I would say, probably still is the best Tudor on the market. Somebody has smaller wrists, maybe even the 47. By the way, Mickey, if you have any questions for Dave, well, we have him here.
Hey, Dave, I was just trying to be quiet.
Hey, what's up, Mickey? All right?
Mickey's celebrating. He got a Panerai.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
You've been drinking Panerai juice very heavy recently.
Never had one, and I picked up a Black Seal, and so we've been making fun of Panerai lately. Or I like it. I'm a Rolex fanboy, so it's different.
It's cool to kind of go back on the lower quality. You go Rolex, and then you can get a Panerai, and it's just a fun kind of a piece that it's so casual. You're not really wearing it for any other reason than just timekeeping and just for having a bit of something different. Sometimes you need to go to other watch to then appreciate Rolex again.
Oh yeah, and like for me, like who knows where my taste or anyone's taste is going to be in 5 years, 10 years. But for me, this is just a lifetime hobby, and you just see kind of where you go with it. Like
yeah, exactly. You kind of go in and out. Would love to know what's in your collection, by the way.
So at the moment, it would I think it's entirely Rolex and AP. So I've got Explorer 36, which is my first Rolex. Rhodium Yachtmaster 40. Submariner green bezel. They're the 3 Rolex, and then I'd have 4 APs. That'd be Code 1159, the white dial from the original release.
With the rose gold hour markers.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah.
Humble Pine has that. That's a lovely watch. You have to see it in person. Pictures, they don't do it justice.
Yeah. Like for me, it was when I saw Tim Mosso's YouTube video of it. I was like, oh, that's actually really nice. Like,
yeah. Okay, so Code 1159, very nice.
Then so most people don't like it, but the music edition, the 37 ceramic. So it was they did the ceramic release the year after the original. So like for me, the 43 offshores aren't for me. I don't have the wrist for them. But I genuinely think the 37 fits very nice.
Wow.
So for me, that's a nice kind of summer watch that I have from them. Then I have the 37 Royal Oak with the silver dial.
Nice. Okay. I've seen that. I've handled that watch actually on the wrist.
For me, the same as a Yachtmaster. I like that kind of monotone to it, you know.
I gotta be honest. When I tried it on, it wears on my wrist better than the 41. 41 is way too big.
41 with a complication is okay, but 41 with just the 3-hander, for me, there's too much empty space there. It does look off like.
Yeah.
And then the jumbo for the wedding. That was the last pickup this year. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think you just need some one fine dress watch, and you're done. Well, you're never done. But have you sold some watches in the past?
So the only 2 watches I've ever sold is the 2 Tudors I bought originally, and as I said, it was just like I tried to kind of rotate back and forth after I got kind of 1 or 2 Rolexes, and I just genuinely found it difficult. You know, I found it going longer and longer way of wearing either of them. So I had the Tudor Black Bay Bronze, not the boutique edition, the kind of original one they did. And then I had the Tudor Black Bay Pro.
Okay.
The Black Bay Pro, I genuinely aesthetically think it's a gorgeous watch. But
with the steel bezel or which one?
It is very thick, like fixed bezel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
How much are those Bergeron watches, the new one?
So the Bergeron Mirage, I think the last price increase he did, I think there's 66,000. That's Swiss franc. So that's his original release. I think it possibly started at 50 and it's kind of been going up by 5K every year.
You need to try and get one of those. That would be a perfect watch for your collection.
But that I'll know by the end of the year.
But don't they have a big date now or something like that?
Yeah. So I can't remember the name. It's a very French name, Quantier or something or other.
Okay.
That's a different price point. Yeah. That's like, I think it's 120 the first year, 130 the second year, and 140 after that. So
Wow.
it's a platinum watch. It's a very big jump for the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a very interesting pricing strategy where
Yeah. So it's. But yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Quantime. It's wild. Honestly, it is.
That's lovely, and like what I'm interested in, because once the designs are fully allocated, there's going to be like Series Bs and stuff. I'm curious, is he then going to do the Mirage in a different metal, or what is that referring to? He was very tight-lipped about that, so I'm curious to see what happens next year.
Yeah, he's developing each collection really strategically. It's got a great referencing system. And this guy knows how to build a collection. Look at this. Like, started out with the Prussian blue, just the white on white, then, the yellow gold, and then adding these 2 limited edition stone dials. Just very classy. It's not like, ridiculously big sprawling collection. And these are smaller. They're actually 34 mil in size. The
Yeah,
stone
I
one.
tried gorgeous watches, but a little bit small for my wrist, but they were gorgeous.
It reminds me of a cross between a Crash and a Denison.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. They kind of do. They do. So true. It's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff. If you can get one, this would be perfect. For your collection, whichever color is available. Is a great, great watchmaker.
And those are about 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the final price for the last allocation is going to be about 66 Swiss franc. Yeah.
How limited?
I think it's 240 between the two colors. So I think he was saying though one might end up being like 125, the other 115, but it's 240 between the two, and then it's done.
That's good. It's not 1.2 million like Rolex.
Yeah. So I think originally it was supposed to be 24 watches a year, but I think he was saying because the demand, he was trying to produce it quicker than that. So it's still going to be the same number of watches, but may possibly produced a bit quicker. Yeah, and then he'll move on to the Series B.
That's beautiful stuff. Wow. Really hope you can get one. We'll do an unboxing on the channel when you get it, okay?
Yeah, your collection definitely sounds like we need to have you on stream and go through them. That's some nice watches. We were just talking about VC tonight. You said you have a lot of VC, right?
No, AP.
Don't
AP.
have any.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, it's interesting because I know everyone talks about the customer service of BC, but that would have been the first brand I approached, and yeah, during the pandemic, got very much a cold shoulder. So it's just interesting how things ended up working out. I think a lot of people can have a bad taste about a certain brand based on one person, which doesn't really represent the brand as a whole.
Yeah, I think the way it also has to do with how people approach the brand. I think the way you gone about it is it's actually really cool. It's that the fact that you got the code 1159 because you liked it, and those are usually really hard to sell. People, and you getting that I think give you like a lot of legitimacy, and then you got them for the right reasons.
Well, and there's I'm making this theory, but there you can chase watches, or you can let watches find you. And if you're not chasing watches, it's more enjoyable, because sometimes with the chase, like with the Rolex, if you're chasing after a Panda and you never get it, then you sour on the brand. You know what I mean? You gotta let them come to you. But if you're chasing them, it's not enjoyable. I think. I don't know. Like you want the hunt's good, but to like chase after one brand and they keep letting you down, that's where the negativity comes from.
Yeah. No, like for me, I think it's you put forward what you're looking for, and then you just see how it all works out. But for me, yeah, like if I would trying to chase what I really wanted, ended up buying like one or two watches that didn't fit my wrist or something like that. And if I was looking back now, I'd be like, you're an idiot for making that decision. For me, it's you take your time with this stuff. For me, you don't need to do everything right here, right now. You can take your time and go, look, that's the aim for next year. See how things go, and if it doesn't work out, you try something else the next year. But for me, I think you can lose the run of yourself very easily in this hobby. So I think you do need to pace yourself and think long and hard before you really put your name forward for something.
Yeah, a lot of people, they just go in, they just put themselves on the wait list for everything that goes above retail, and some sales associates, they can see right through that. Do you remember by any chance what was the first watch that made you feel like a collector rather than just some buyer of a watch?
I don't know, because like the Explorer 36 I bought after my first trip with my dad from China, which is to do with the family business. So I feel that was like, that's a watch I feel I'm going to have forever, and that's that's going to be kind of key. So I feel once it stopped feeling like I was chasing just instant gratification, and I was more trying to go, no, I want to start kind of marking occasions and actually having some meaning towards what I'm buying. I think that was the switch that made it a bit more meaningful on my end. Yeah,
It's a powerful watch as well. The Explorer 36.
I love it. Like it's more of a summer watch because it wears smaller on the wrist, so it's more for kind of t-shirts and stuff like that. But I love the watch.
It's truly great. It's like I was saying, it's a great hiking watch because it's just so light on the wrist. You can't even feel it. I remember a couple of times when I had mine, which I sold as part of the trade for the Maurice Grossman. But I remember putting it on and just wearing it, and then I would get this sudden like, oh wait, what happened to my watch? Because like you can't feel it on the wrist, and you just feel, wait a second, like, is my watch gone? Like I would feel like as if it was like, somebody stole it or something. You know how there's these slick pickpocketers. You'll be in London just walking about, and then you realize, wait a second, I can feel like I'm wearing a watch. So I get these panic moments with it. Hey, Daniel Katz, 279 super chat. I'm on the wait list for funeral director. There we go. Now it's hard to get even a funeral director in Canada.
All right, Timmy, I'm going to go and join the boys if that's all right with you, man.
Sorry for keeping you so long. Really appreciate you sharing all the passion with us. Would love to have you on the show for a proper interview, maybe with your watches there. Just go through everything if you get a chance. Let's stay in touch, okay?
Yeah, no, I'll drop you a text in a few weeks and we'll sort something out, Tim, all right?
Perfect. Maybe after I come back from Dubai.
All right, cool, man. Sounds good.
Hey, take care.
All right, I'll pass you to the guys to say bye, all right?
Okay.
Yo, Timmy.
Wow, what a guy. What a guy.
Okay, I'm gonna introduce you here to my cousin Nigel. He's out with us here tonight as well. Okay.
Oh, okay. Say hi
Yeah,
to Nigel. Hello, Nigel. How are you doing, sir?
Good, yourself?
Hey, I'm okay. I was gonna be there with you guys, but my flight was delayed, and I was able to get a full refund. So hey, it is what it is. But maybe next time I'll be able to meet you in person. Nigel, you're a cousin of Red Shovel. How is this guy? How is this fella?
Let's just say I keep him in check, so
yeah, keep him in check. He needs to be checked.
I will do that.
Was he behaving?
He knows to behave in front of me.
Was he showing you his new watch that he got in New York?
He did.
What did you think?
I'm not impressed.
You're not impressed? It's too many GMT Rolexes, right? He got a solid gold one, and then he's got a vintage one, and now he's got a steel modern one. How many GMT Rolexes does a man need?
He must be confused telling the time. That's all I can say.
How many watches do you have, Nigel?
Far too many, but sure, it's all good fun.
Oh, yeah? Okay. What watch are you wearing tonight?
A lovely.
Let's see.
Victorian cheapest chips, and it works.
Okay. Well, it's probably a perfect watch to wear to the event. Have you gone to the event with the boys there?
No, I'm actually over here with my wife on the holiday, and we bumped into Philip, so we did.
Oh, okay. Are you a watch collector? Would you consider yourself a watch collector?
Yes, but big bright lights and fancy names don't impress me.
Okay. Tell us the most embarrassing story about Red Shovel. Since
I really can't. He wouldn't forgive me.
Okay.
And by the way, there's far too many, but I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Well, tell us the best story then.
You always ask Red Shovel how he used to enjoy his holidays in County Donegal, and you judge from his reaction after that.
He's definitely a character.
Absolutely, another. But sure, I taught him well.
What do you like most about Red Shovel?
His family. That's what I can say.
Yeah. Family is always most important.
It's my wee cousin.
Has he done any plumbing work on your house?
Thankfully, no. My plumbing works.
Nigel, how you enjoying London? Have you what have you guys seen so far?
London, beautiful city, lots of architecture, lots of places, plenty to drink, plenty to eat, plenty to do. Lovely city. Are you coming over sometime yourself?
Well, I've been many times, but I definitely coming sometime soon.
Good.
Although next year I have no plans yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it
Good.
goes.
Just let us know when I meet you then, sure.
Okay, definitely.
I'll pass you back over to him. All the best, big lad.
Okay. Hey,
That's me.
hey, let's say goodbye there to Kojak. Kojak, you enjoying yourself? How's the cigar going?
Yeah, look, it's not the same without you, Timmy. I mean, like it's more sophisticated, it's more, more grown up, more sort of adult conversations. But we need a little Timmy in our life. I think. So we miss. I know we take the mickey out of you, but we'd rather do that in person. Just like Kick in the ear. Has to be in person. Yeah.
Wait, did Ian Tickers come or he didn't? He didn't show up.
Ian Tickers didn't even come. He didn't
What
even
happened?
Come.
What happened?
Because Terry Civil Servant wasn't here to pay for his ticket and take him out, so Tickers didn't come.
He couldn't get the media ticket.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It would have been nice to see him.
Do they?
Would have been welcome to come and join us.
Do they have a children's? Do they have a children's ticket?
Beyond that, it doesn't matter. So like, I do travel a lot with work. I try to.
Hey Daniel, how you doing?
To Marius, so I get
Hello.
points. Yeah, me and the missus go lovely. So
I think we're going to sign off, guys.
Yeah.
The scene.
It's very loud. It's very loud. So you guys enjoy.
We'll see you later, Tom.
Where's my apology?
Where's which?
I'll give it to you in person next time I see you. Okay.
It's one of the.
Say goodbye to Manny.
Yeah, he's gone to the toilet, so I'll let him know. I think he found a female attendant there that he's going to ask for a number.
Okay.
Yes,
and give it to me.
Hey, Kojak, you know what? Get a round of Jameson for everybody at the table. On me, okay? I'll send you the PayPal.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Jameson, though.
Jameson,
what? Jameson is good. I love Jameson.
McAllen. Yeah, McAllen.
No. Jameson.
Middle.
He's buying his drinks now.
Yeah, you're buying his drinks.
You're not going to regret it. Trust me. Okay, round of Jameson for everybody. All right, on me.
I'll keep the receipt.
Send me a PayPal.
I'll keep the receipt.
Yeah, keep the receipt. Get the receipt separately. All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself there.
Cheers,
okay?
guys.
See ya.
Round of Jameson for everybody. Good night. Good night. Take care, guys.
Oh, brother.
There we go.
Do you know a guy named someone in the chat before Mickey came on, and I was on with you. Hi, Mickey. Before Mickey came on, some guy in the chat named something Rockstar text me to mute myself twice. Now, what is that supposed to mean?
No, I think they thought the sound was coming from your mic, and I told somebody else in the chat that they're in a bar. I think maybe they thought the background noise was from you, but it wasn't.
Oh, maybe that's all it was. Okay. Something Firestone. I don't know if he was ever on with you, Tim. He was on there a couple times. Something Rockstar. That's his handle. Okay.
I didn't even see it. I haven't been watching.
No, you can't watch everything, man. It was on the chat. Okay, and it was a while ago.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
That
listen,
I
you were
know.
fine.
Don't take it serious.
Don't worry about what some random people in the chat are saying. If I said it, I would have let you know. If there was
Yeah.
a sound issue coming from you, Daniel, I would have let you know.
All
So
right.
Daniel, unless he said mute yourself after you told one of your jokes.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a given, Mickey. That's a given. It's all worth the trash can, but I keep trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta keep going,
Keep
keep giving
going.
it a try. What else you got to do? You know,
But waiting. Being on the waiting list for the funeral director, I thought that was a good line.
actually pretty good. The
Yeah.
economy is so bad
Yeah.
that there's a wait list to get a funeral director.
Well,
There
that's
you
good.
go.
Maybe you'll never die because you can't.
You can't
Oh,
die.
because
You can't die.
this.
There's no available funeral directors. Don't even think about it,
There you
Daniel. It's too
go.
expensive. It's
Yeah.
too expensive to die right now. You can't
That's right.
afford it. You just can't
No.
afford it.
No.
You wish you could escape this pain and suffering of being
Yeah. You know
alive.
what you can get for free though, Mickey? If your dog misbehaves and buries one of your watches under a tree somewhere, digs up, puts the watch in there and hides it. Not dogs aren't interested in that. So
Are you gonna be buried? Not just you, but are you guys gonna be buried or cremated?
there's I'm not a religious man, sir,
Oh, is it
but
a Jewish thing?
cremation is not in the cards. It'll probably be burial. Yeah, it'll be burial.
I think I'm Catholic, and for the longest time, the Catholic Church said you couldn't be cremated, but I think they've changed that. But
Yeah.
I don't, I don't want the burden of because I would still go up and see my dad's grave in Pennsylvania. I remember going with my mom as a kid to go see graves. I don't want that put that burden on my kids. I just want to be out there in the universe. I want my energy to go back to the universe.
But it is like if you look at the tractates in your tradition as well as my tradition, that's the whole idea. When I said to my rabbi, sorry, Tim, hold me a second. When I said to my rabbi, it's just after my dad passed away. He says, whatever I said, and he saw my mood, of course, he came to papers, and he wasn't the main rabbi. He was an Orthodox that met me, like Chabad, like big, like with 10, 20 children and stuff, like that Orthodox, but very likable, a Chabad group. He says, Daniel, no, we know this. Daniel, your mother and your dad are still with us. You do know. It's just
Yes.
out in a different way. And we
Yeah.
hear this, but it's nice to hear, we all hear this, but it's nice to hear again over and over again. So whether it's cremation or whatever, we're renting this.
Yeah, this
We
is
rent it.
it's a costume. It's
Yeah,
a costume.
the soul, that's what I want to believe in. People say hogwash, but that's what I'll believe in. And I been writing silly poetry lately and just let the pen do the work. It's not me. So that's all I think.
I just hope that 30 years from now, when you pass away, that you haunt Tim Wright. You find out where that apartment is in Brooklyn, and you
Yeah,
haunt
yeah.
that house. You'd be
Yeah,
like knocking his colognes off the counter and breaking them,
and then reminding him how to brush his teeth with his toothbrush.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a haunted
Yeah,
Ming over
yeah.
here. By
Yeah.
the way, the economy is so bad that at this rate, Daniel Katz, your financial advisor is gonna tell
No.
you that you can't afford brand new coffins. You're gonna have to go to a gray market mortician, buy a lightly used casket.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to discuss it any further, and I thank you, Mickey, for your concern. I know what it is, and it's one thing to want to live to be X number of years, but at the end of the day, uh, I'm trying to work on something where some funds come in, and so I can shut this guy up because basically, you got to be homeless to carry on the whatever the rate is to live to X number of years. That's what he's basing the thing on. So I have to pay off a credit card. Once it was 20,000, one was 15 over so many months. But then he adds on all the stipends that were over the year and a half, and he says, you used up almost 100,000. Well, of course, because I was using
But
other
now you're out of
stuff.
debt. But now you're out of debt.
Daniel Katz is gonna be.
I just like if I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, I could be gone tomorrow. Like,
You're gonna be
anyways, I
gone
don't want to.
tomorrow, pre-owned, unpolished, and without box or papers.
Yeah. Anyways, look, I don't want to get into that. If he happens to be listening and then I get sued by him, I don't want to trash the guy, but I didn't
No,
mention
we're
his
not
name.
saying his name.
We don't know who
Yeah,
he
we
is.
didn't say
It's
that.
just
We didn't say the
generally,
company.
it doesn't even
Yeah.
exist. He
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
exist. It's a joke.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
doing a bit here.
Yeah,
Talking about there is no mutation.
yeah, maybe I'm saying it with love, but right now, like, leave me alone already. I'm saying to him,
Yeah.
with you guys, and so it's way beyond the watch scenario. If I want to do a trip next year, like not with you guys, but just quick in and out, like some beach somewhere, or just meet Oshin for a few days, feel the love at a nice hotel for a few days, or in Greece, maybe Greece,
Yeah.
and then get the hell back home. Okay, leave me alone on that. I'm not spending for the retreat or whatever. Oh, you're over budget. No, come on.
Well, you know,
You know,
it's a cliche, but there's like a famous saying that like no rich man on his deathbed says, "Oh, I wish I had more money in the bank." He says, "I wish I would have shared more money. I wish I would have traveled more. I wish I wouldn't have been so greedy. I wish I would have done things for myself." Because I have friends that are your age.
Yeah.
And like his name's Bob. I'm like, Bob, if you want a boat, buy a boat. If you want, like, he's driving like a 2018 Sonata. He could buy any car in the world, and he's so obsessed with money that he's not living. So that's the only. And I'm talking about you. I'm talking about anybody.
It's like a different side of the problem. Wow.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways,
so that's how you were raised. That's how people were raised. He was just raised that way.
Yeah, you get locked into a mental state.
It's a work in process. Of course, these people have their own agenda because they get a commission, they get management fees for the company for management. So they get a piece of that. So as long as certain funds last, they're getting a commission, they're getting management fees. So it's not all altruistic here. So, anyways, leave it be.
It's good that it's good though that you're thinking that way, because you have to go in it with your eyes wide open, because it is a business. And he may be doing a great job for you, but you have to live. You have to.
Yeah.
You know.
And
you have to live, guys.
And I'm not renting Tim's apartment, for crying out loud. No, I'm not spending money on renting Tim's apartment and living on the couch. No, I'm trying to. I just try to go out and have a nice meal in Toronto.
$15,000 couch, baby. Not just couch. $50,000 couch. You gotta live a little. Roommate knows a thing about living.
Right, because she's got Mickey socks.
Because
she's got
$15,000.
Right, because she's got Mickey socks.
That was the best investment I've ever made. I have a friend for life, a roommate.
Guys, you have to live. Make sure you live. Do not wait until use your food stamps while you still have them, because tomorrow they might take them away.
By the way,
if you have the money, buy your favorite watch that you want to wear now if you can afford it. And remember, keep living.
Oh, by the way, Matt, that's a good line you just said, Matt. That's a good line.
There you go. That's a good line, Matt. Thank you so much. Guys,
leave Tim the box of papers.
Before you leave, guys, make sure to smash that upvote button.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Mickey, Daniel, and shout out to the U crew. We'll be back tomorrow.
Great show on supercars and German watches.
All right. Okay, take care. Take care, Matt.
There's a lot of car and Lange talk in there.
Or
I'll rename the show. I'll rename it. Just to fix the confusion. Upvote.
Mike just upvoted.
Oh, thank you, Mickey. Helped out. And thank you for the super chat as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Least I can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a wine show tomorrow with Jack?
Maybe. Maybe Mike. Maybe. I think we did wine last week. No, Kojak is not going to do. No, I think he's doing brunch. He's going to be busy. Manny is still in town.
Yeah, so you better plan for a show. We want a good show, too.
Yeah. I'll try. See you guys tomorrow.